take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Astrology for Mystics with Jen. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hey, Witchy Mama. Hey, Elaine and Jeff. Good to see you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Saturday Night Live, doing some little readings. Today is, the moon is in Sag. It went from a critical degree in Scorpio, and then now it's in Sag. And I don't know if you guys heard the news today about the booms. We've had more booms. We've been having meteors coming in, allegedly meteors. We've been allegedly, just having all kinds of space stuff coming down, raining down on us. Even though spaceweather.com says that, we shouldn't have that many fireballs around. The transits are definitely showing some things that are being investigated. These booms are being investigated. Yeah, the tinfoil hat. They're definitely being investigated, and the investigation is the Scorpio. The boom and the quick movement of air and explosions is Sag. So we are going to be reflecting. You see what I'm saying? We are going to be reflecting on that. We're going to be reflecting on Pope Leo. We're going to be reflecting on anything having to do with the courts. Sagittarius is a fire energy. Jupiter rules it. Jupiter's in Cancer. Jupiter is expansive, and Jupiter is, well, let me just show you guys the transits, let's just get right into it. Let me show you guys. Let me share my entire screen with you. And take me off here. You don't need to see me. You don't need to see me, but I do want you to see the entire screen. So check this out. I was looking at Blue Origin because I'm really Blue Origin is being taken down through there. If there was a chart, I've already had a chart for Blue Origin. And of course, we do have Jeff Bezos' birth time, so that one's pretty easy to decipher. We know what happened. We know that it exploded right there. What happened? Why did it explode? Now that remains to be seen, right? But right now, well, let's just look at the boom in Massachusetts today. And let's look at the transits. So we've got Jupiter. Jupiter was hanging out in the 10th house. Let's just kind of look at this. So Jupiter is square Chiron, square Zeus, square Eris. So the Eris could definitely be about anything having to do with our defense, with our military. Zeus is definitely a magnetism with contracts, military contracts. And the Chiron is in Aries, so we could be reflecting during this period of time with anything having to do with pain related to any type of warring. Okay, so this is war stuff. This is war stuff, and I'm going to show you a few things that I mean, I stumbled upon this just a little bit ago. Like literally stumbled upon this. Sean and I was talking, and I was like, "Why is it that Pete Hegseth is so connected to South Carolina?" And so I googled it. I googled it, and guys, guess what? Guess what? If you Google it, Pete Hegseth. Oh, here we go. Pete Hegseth in South Carolina. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth's tenure has intersected with South Carolina through key military partnerships, high-level congressional exchanges, and hosting the upcoming Military World Games. DoD, the Department of Defense partnerships. Hegseth, Department of Defense, named both the Citadel and Clemson University as potential partner schools for senior service college opportunities. South Carolina's congressional delegation, led by Senator Tim Scott, pressed Hegseth for strong support of the 2027 Military World Games being hosted in South Carolina and North Carolina. I'm just wondering, it continues on. It says the letter emphasized the state's deep ties to the armed forces, including Fort Jackson and Paris Island. So this is going to take place supposedly, and I'm like, what date in 2027? The 2027 World Games, Military World Games, are scheduled to take place from June 25th to July 4th, 2027. So this is it. Uniting 142 stations celebrating peace through sport. Huh, really? Peace. Okay. Yeah. So I just stumbled upon that today. Thought that was interesting. Interesting to note. Could they be, doing a little something, something? Because they only got a year for these sports, for the military sports. They only got a year. Is that why we're hearing these military booms? Could it be? Or is it just meteors? We're just all of a sudden, we've just got meteors. The 27th, there was a meteor in New York. I mean, there's just been meteors. This one looked like it was, though. Hold on. Let me show you. Hold on. Oh, shoot. We can watch this one. Hold on. Oh, do this. I'm going to stop this. And y'all say hi to Sebastian. I still have him on my screen. Okay, so let's look at this one. Sebastian. I see you, buddy. Okay. This is going to be Chrome tab so y'all can hear it. Okay. So this one is the South Carolina. Hold on. This one was the meteor in New York on May 27th. Now watch this. Now this one, we can definitely see the fireball.
Ready to transform your space with the ultimate indoor comfort? Della is rated #1 in sales on
fireball here.
Well, if your morning started with coffee and a quick double take out the window, you weren't alone.
Now this was on the 27th in New York, guys. Okay, 27th, New York.
Across Western New York reported seeing a bright fireball streak across the sky this morning. News Source Trina Catterson found out what was behind the show in the sky.
If you were up bright and early Wednesday morning, you might have gotten the chance to see something pretty rare light up the sky across Western New York. I spoke with a local professor to find out what exactly it was.
Oh, I'm pretty stoked that I experienced that for sure. It was really kind of a unique thing, to see.
For a few bright seconds early Wednesday morning, Western New Yorkers got an unexpected wake-up call from the sky.
There was this huge boom, like an explosion type boom. We thought maybe like an explosion, like a propane tank, something like that.
Video sent in by News 4 viewers from across the region shows a bright fireball streaking through the dark sky, leaving many wondering, did anyone else just see that?
I'm coming off a transit at the curve hitting Millersport, and I look up and I see a flash of a big ball of yellow light. And I was like, oh my God, what is that? I was like, maybe it was this shooting star, but I was like, no, that's kind of big for a shooting star. So yeah, my mind started to wonder.
So no,
I don't know about you guys. I don't know about y'all, but I've seen meteors. I've heard them. I've seen them. But what this is looking like to me that's been taking place in, like what took place in Massachusetts today and South Carolina, the ground is shaking hard. They are definitely thinking that this was a meteor explosion, and that's what people are basically running with in the last hour. Loud boom. Let's watch this.
Good afternoon. This is David Bienick in the breaking newsroom here at WCVB. We're going to break into programming here for just a short time to let you know that we are hearing from people all across Franklin a short time ago.
What the hell is that?
Once again, that was in Franklin. We've seen video from other parts as well. This next video coming in is from North Cambridge.
What the hell is that?
You heard there what sounded like a crash of some sort, but again, we are not sure. Here's another video coming in. Someone shared this from Arlington. Take a look. Again, what sounded maybe like in the distance could have been confused with a gunshot or some sort of loud bang. But again, it was heard all over the area. Police departments have received reports about this. We're checking in with the Weston Observatory, Boston University's earthquake experts, to see if they know it was an earthquake. I was just on the U.S. Geological Survey's website. There are no reports.
Yeah, it was not an earthquake. It's not an earthquake. I'm not sure, guys. I'm not sure that this isn't, and it's just crazy. Here was the dash cam and that
I
one
wish
in
there
New
was an
York.
easy way to control that
This kinda-
stink.
Hey, your wish is my command.
Who are you?
That's wild looking. I've seen those. I've seen them, heard them, but I don't ever remember them shaking the ground. I remember them, having a little boom, like kind of like a thunder, but I don't ever remember them shaking the ground. What do you guys say? What do you guys say? Have you seen videos? Have you heard it? Because I'm just now really looking at the charts. Yeah, thank you for giving the credit. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. Happy Saturday to you too. Happy Saturday. Coming into that full moon in Sagittarius. What do you guys think? What do you think about these booms? What do you think? What you say? Because I've seen a bunch of videos where it's just shaking the ground. And that's why they were thinking it could have been an earthquake because it had the loud sound, the shaking of the earth, but it didn't have the fireball, no lightning streak or anything like that. Had you on your toes tonight. Those girls wore me out. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. Those 3 girls, we went fishing, we went here, we did this. I mean, we were just nonstop since, I got home about Jeff and I think we got home at like 6:30, something like that. 6:30, something like that. Yeah, it was wild. But I hope that you guys have had a good day. I wanted to show you some of the astrology of what I was looking at before I came live. Um, what I was looking at before I left with with the explosion. I think I mean it could be. It could be, and that's something else that I wanted to talk about because the first guy, let me pull that up. Um, let's see. Oh, let me just, yeah, here it is.
Legendary Air Force pilot.
Hold on. Here we go.
Chuck Yeager died last night. The retired one-star general was the
So this was 5 years ago when he passed away. So this general right here.
legendary Air Force pilot Chuck Yeager died last night. The retired one-star general was the first person to break the sound barrier, becoming an almost mythical American hero. Yeager was 97 years old. Our national correspondent Jerika Duncan looks at the life and career of a country boy who became the model for the right stuff.
Yeager up clear. It was October 14th, 1947, and Chuck Yeager was already an accomplished World War II pilot who'd shot down more than a dozen German adversaries across 64 missions. But on that day, the 24-year-old captain in the Army Air Corps set his course for the history books.
And he does it. The first human to crack the sound barrier.
65 years later, to the minute, he rode along to recreate the historic flight. Across a decades-long career, all the aircraft he flew were named Glamorous Glennis for his first wife, who died in 1990.
Until that time, we'd never been able to get above the speed of sound, pushing through Mach 1, open up space to us.
Breaking the sound barrier wasn't Yeager's only brush with speed. He broke Mach 2, twice the speed of sound, in 1953, and his sonic booms would set the standard for pushing the limits of flight. Yeager later played a key role in developing U.S. space exploration, training nearly half of the astronauts who served in the Gemini, Mercury, and Apollo programs. Those milestones would later be memorialized in a book and film, The Right Stuff.
I'm still going upstairs like a bat out of hell. We didn't even know that we would ever break Mach 1. It's not a matter of thinking it is possible. It's duty. It's just like flying combat. It didn't make any difference to me whether I thought the airplane would go fast and sound. I was assigned as a test pilot on it, and it was my duty to fly it.
So
and he did that at 24. I think when you think of grit, that's what you think of.
I mean, well, think
Tell
about
that
this.
story you told, Tony.
So this guy is the first one to break the sound barrier. Chuck, so we've got his birth time. Okay, we've got his birth time, and we can look at his chart. Okay, so we can look at his chart. We can look at October 14th, 1947 at 10:26 a.m. Edwards Air Force Base. And that's the chart. That's going to be the chart. So his chart, okay, his chart is the sound barrier. It's the boom. It's the sonic boom. Okay, so we've got the sonic boom. We can look at his chart, or we can look at the October 14th, 1947, 10:26 a.m. chart. That's the sonic boom chart. That is when sonic boom was created by Chuck. But Chuck had to be created for that sound to happen. Okay. So we can look at both of those charts, and we can compare it with events like this. We can look at NASA, right? We can look at the state that it was in. We can look at our defense, our military defense. We can look at the Department of Defense, the Department of Defense Intelligence. We have a defense intelligence. It is these charts that we can look at with these sounds, especially if we're not sure where they're coming from, because any chart can be created. If it's got a time that it was created, I mean, even if it was just a day, if we can narrow it down to a day that it was created, we can try to see and have that as a template, you know, just as a template. Hey, Barb, good to see you, honey. Good to see you guys. Good to see you. Y'all let me know if you're going to want a reading tonight. I'm going to be reading, just looking at charts, reading stuff, doing like a live reading. But you are more than welcome to initiate a reading from me from astrology. Anything having to do with the astrology, you would have to know your birth time. But I'm doing moonology tonight. I'm also doing, I'm going to do the Laura Olympus cards, the activations, the activation oracle. This is pretty nifty. It's sacred geometry. I like it. Yeah, no, I like it. We got the Oracle of Angels tonight. That's always a hit. And then I've got these little cards that Jeff got me that we gotta, we gotta implement again tonight. But this is called Inner Effing Peace. Inner Effing Peace. So I want to start with that one tonight. And then I'm going to look at some charts and see where this Saturday Night Live takes us. But I think that this would be a good one to start out with some inner effing peace. Hey, Jenn in the bushes listening. Hey, Women's Warrior. It has been a hellish couple of days for me, too. And here's yours. Here's yours, honey. Come on, inner peace. I don't have all day. I want it now. Be here now. A couple of days ago, my son's best friend. What? Took his own life. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, these aren't going to be the cards for you tonight then. That won't be that. Yeah. I'm so sorry to hear that, honey. Yeah, here is a hotline. Anybody, there's always help out there. There's always help out there. Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that. Give your son a big, big hug from us. Sorry to hear that, babe. Oh, that's just heartbreaking. That is heartbreaking. But yeah, we've got, I won't start these cards out. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna take us to the astrology. But you guys, we are definitely reading tonight. So whatever cards you feel called to, let me know. Or if you want an astrology reading, let me know. Okay. We're not going to be on here all night. I'm going to dedicate myself to an hour tonight. Yeah, we are so sorry to hear that, babe. Everyone does need that effing peace. We need that inner effing peace, man. Okay, so let me go ahead and share my screen with you guys again. I know, I don't blame you. I would have held my son too. Most definitely. It's just, oh man, it's so sad. So sad, so sad. So sad. All right, here we go. Here we go, guys. Okay, so we've got Chuck. Okay, we got Chuck, the guy that broke the sound barrier. Oh, you've lived for 58 years, girl. Aw. Aw, happy solar return, honey. Happy solar return. Where are you at? Hold on, let me get to you. Happy solar return, darling. 58. Good for you, sweetheart. Good for you. Good for you, baby. Oh, Veronica, I think you're amazing too. Thank you for that, sweetheart. You're just sweet, sweet Veronica. Thank you. That was very generous of you, darling. Let me know if you would like a reading or a card. Let me know if you'd like a reading or a card, and let me know if you would like a reading or a card, birthday girl. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I can't sing, but happy birthday to you. Oh, everybody's like, happy birthday, girl. Happy birthday. You're so sweet. Thank you, Monica. That was so sweet. That was darling. Okay. All right, guys. So let's look at this astrology. God, I'm burning up. I've got a tank top up under this. I don't know. And then I'm going to get cold and then I'm going to get hot. But I am getting hot. Hold on just a second. Hold on. Let me take off my. I'm going to get hot and cold. Shoo. Lordy. I used to say, Lordy, I feel 40. But now I'm way past 40. I used to be like, Lordy, I feel 40. I'm over 40. Yeah, the spirit is hot tonight. It is hot tonight, sis. It is hot. Girl, menopause done had me. It done had me and wrapped me up, unwrapping me. I do still sleep with a fan on me. 2 fans. Yeah, I still sleep with 2 fans. It was really bad for a long time. Like, a long time. I think it started when I was, like, 45 and I'm 53. Ah, awful. Absolutely awful. My gosh. Whew. All right. Okay, let's look. Hold on. I'm getting distracted here. Let me take my face off so I don't have to be concentrated on that. And y'all can have the whole screen so you can see it all. I mean, who wants to see a little bit? Not me. We're going to put, okay, so we're going to do Chuck's Sonic Boom because this is going to be something we can compare with, okay? And I'm going to put Chuck, Sonic Boom Chuck. Okay. He broke the sound barrier October 14th, 1947. And this was at 10:26 a.m. Oh, and I think that we could do Edwards Air Force Base. And that's California. Yeah, Kern, California. Okay. So let's check this out. Let's just look at him for a second because this is the way that I like to familiarize myself with the degrees and what it's looking like. Okay, so this is, let me put Chuck on the left. My left brain, right brain, it's got to have it a certain way. So I want Chuck on the left. And then the sonic boom that he created on the right. It just makes more sense. Just makes more sense. So what I want to look at is, okay, interesting. What I want to see is I say interesting because Pluto has been at this degree and it was actually stationing in this degree in Aquarius at a 528. So it's very, the sun and the earth, this is the earth, and this is the sun. They're always in an opposition anytime, because your vitality is always opposing the earth. You got a timestamp. This is interesting though to me because this is going to be Chuck's birth chart and the sonic boom chart is going to be 2 of them that we are going to be able to in the future compare different events like what we just saw. So it looks like The sonic boom took place on October 14th. And then by the 16th, the 17th, there is a lot of attention on him. It's a lot of attention on him, big time. And I say that because when this took place on October 14th, 1947, Trans Pluto was at a 525. And then Trans Pluto came to his sun degree and activated it. It activates when it comes to that degree. Now, if it's the same sign, like if his sun would have been Leo, it would have been even more intense. But there was an activation. Okay. There was just this activation with his chart with the publicity and even competition as well. So we can look at his chart. We can look at this one. Oh, that's a new moon in Libra. Something new took place for the contracts, for the military. Why do I say military? Because the contracts of the military is the Libra. There it is. Contracts, military. And that's exactly what Jeff Bezos lost when that boom happened in Florida. Now check this out. If we look at Chuck's moon is reflecting in the 9th house. This is where we're going to go quick, fast moving. Okay, this is the 9th house. This is where Jupiter rules. This is the flight. We're reflecting on the flight, the quick movement of energy, and there's a lot of transformation at home with Chuck. Lots of communications. This would be the sound, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Let's keep looking. Let's keep looking at this. Okay, so we're learning. Here in the 7th house of relationships, we're learning at a 1629. So we are activating his public image. Public image is being activated. The 1629. This is Cupid. This is Leo. So there's a lot of attention with relationships, with him in relationships and what he learned. Yes, so we're seeing the sound. So that 1629 is here. And what we learned, what he learned, is now a reflection with the sonic boom. Okay, so the 1802. Now let's go back. Let me look at some of this. 1802. Where's the boom? The boom in Massachusetts today. So let's look at Chuck. Let's look at the boom in Massachusetts today. That's at 2:11 p.m. And we can see that the dark moon is at an 1802 and it's in Sagittarius. So the dark moon is reflecting communications here with Chuck and it's opposing his moon. So there is an opposition with the moon. Why? Because they are saying that it's a meteor. Do you understand? Do y'all understand what I'm saying? So the dark moon is actually here in Chuck. Chuck is deceased, but we can still look at his chart. We can still look at his chart. So what I'm seeing is that the dark moon sitting here in this 3rd house of communications in Sag. This is where the dark moon is at. And it's opposing at the same exact degree, guys, with that reflection. So what does that mean? That means that Mercury rules this 3rd house. Mercury rules his moon. So I want to look to Mercury. Mercury is at a 2658 in Gemini. This is when that boom took place. 2658 in Gemini. Why do I want to look to that? Well, because the dark moon for Chuck, he's the one that created this gnosis. He was the first one to do it. and we're talking about booms and sonic booms, well, this 1802 is in the third house. The third house rules Mercury. It's opposing his moon. His moon rules Mercury. I mean, Mercury rules his moon because it's Gemini. Gemini rules this house with Mercury. Okay. So that's why I wanted to look to Mercury because it was in transit. Now, let me show you something. It's in the ninth house and it's with our values. The values is the emphasis, the money, the values, and communications with the sound. This is the sound, and it's critical. With the public image, the sound is absolutely critical here. Now, watch this. This degree with Mercury is going to show up right here with the wisdom of the things of the past with him at a 2658. Mercury. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool how we can do stuff like that? So the moon is actually during this boom today with Massachusetts, this alleged meteor, the moon is reflecting the second house. I'll bet with Chuck, it's secret. There's secret stuff here. It's secret. It's investigative. And that's where we have a reflection here with those values to hide those values. So I do think that we could look at Mars, let's look at Mars today. Mars, the aspects with Mars, there was a square to Pluto. Okay, so remember, Mars is square Pluto for quite a hot minute. So the Pluto, we look at the Pluto is a 522. This goes to, this actually goes to Vanguard, Missouri, Lockheed Martin, all those military, let's see. What would be in Missouri? No, that's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I'm looking for. Military corporations, maybe? Oh, shit. In Missouri. Boeing. Aerospace giants like Boeing. Boeing Defense Space. Ooh. Let's see if I got a chart for it. Let's see. See if we got anything Boeing. Boeing founded. Don't you know you girls got it? I just think I'm so funny. Let's look at this. Let's look at the boom. Let's look at this boom with Boeing in Massachusetts. Because we really don't see the boom. I mean, we don't see the flash in Massachusetts, even though they're calling it a meteor. It's definitely possible that that's what it is, but we don't know for sure. And of course, I created this chart, so I'm not sure what time they would have been birthed, but this is definitely the day. So I'm just kind of looking at this real quick, trying to see. Well, they would definitely hide it either way. They're definitely connected to Massachusetts right here. Oh, shit. Watch this, guys. Watch this. Watch this. Watch. Just watch. I love it when this happens. I hope y'all are having as much fun as me. I wish y'all could just get into my head right now. I just think it's so funny that we can go right to it. I don't even know what I'm doing now. Okay, Boeing. Boeing was founded. Oh, I wanted to show y'all Massachusetts chart. So, excuse me. And here's the thing too. I mean, I'm learning a little bit of something. Hold on. I'm learning a little something. You're asking about data centers. I mean, I think that because I stumbled upon Pete Hegseth's hosting, because you came in late. So Pete Hegseth is hosting the military world games in 2027 in South Carolina and North Carolina. And they only got a year. So I don't know if they're going to be practicing or doing a little something, something. He's in transit today, by the way. He's in transit today. He's definitely in transit. So Boeing was founded in Boston, Massachusetts. Okay. So we've got Boston, Massachusetts. I've got 10:11 a.m. September 17th, 1630. I got Boeing July 15th, 1916. All right, now check this out. Check this out. So Chiron is a 1256 in their fifth house. This is their creative house. Okay. This is a critical 2914 in Pisces. So this house is basically emphasized in Pisces. But we've got a flare of Aries. It's emphasized with Pisces because it's the outer wheel. And we've got the flare. So we have to bring Pisces and the fifth house. And it's so funny because Shauna was talking about the Boston tea, and that just reminded me of the Boston Tea Party right there. Competition. Anyway, this 1256 is right here, guys. Boeing, the eighth house, also leading leading this eighth house with Pisces. And what we've got here is we have Sedna. And so there's a letting go here. There's a letting go. There's a betrayal here. There's something that would have taken place possibly with Boeing, but we don't know, right? I just think that it's funny, and I was laughing because they actually connect to Massachusetts. And Massachusetts and China connect. Massachusetts also connects with the United States and Elon Musk. So we do want to remember, and I'm going to put that in my memory bank, that Massachusetts is highly connected. Highly connected. The energy that I'm watching with oh my God, y'all aren't even seeing it. Y'all are just seeing me. I thought I had it on my oh my God, I'm so goofy tonight. Okay. Guys, I'm sorry. Hey, Seth, the Air Force has been working on time travel, and that was a drone doing a test run, right? I mean, I'm just waiting for the false flag, guys. I'm just waiting for a false flag. What up, Jill and April? Look at y'all coming in here. Cinderella, Smack Talker. Good to see you guys. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that they were just watching me that whole time, and I'm looking at it, and I'm looking at the charts, and I'm just talking and talking and talking and talking. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna get my head on straight. All right. Maybe. You just never know. Never know. This energy with Chiron here in the 12th, I mean, in the fifth house, it's the same degree as Boeing. Now, let me show you the transits right now. This is why this matters. The other thing that I want to take note, and I want to say this while Seth is in here, that 1759 that connects to Sebastian with the divine justice that is echoing with the dark moon is also connecting to Massachusetts. It's actually connecting to Massachusetts as well. So that 2:30 in the morning energy that I was watching was activating Massachusetts chart at 2:30 in the morning too. There was a disordered aggression with this 8th house with Massachusetts. So there's something military. Possibly there could be something, some type of military connection with Boeing, obviously, and Massachusetts. I mean, it's obvious there's a connection there with a relationship with Boeing. So let's look at that. Boeing relationship with Massachusetts. Boeing military. Centers on heavy R&D collaboration, advanced autonomous flight development, and significant ties to Massachusetts Institute of MIT. MIT. Ooh. Mhm. Due to Boeing's role as a major military developer, the corporation has drawn criticism from activist groups. MIT. Huh. I did not think of that. Of course, I'm gonna bring up every MIT that I've got in here. Ah, I've got a chart for MIT. Don't tell me. Kiddo said, "Hey, Jen, tell them I said hello." Yeah, there was definitely meteors. There's been meteors, but look, here's what I'm calling out. This is what I'm calling out is that there's been meteors. Okay, so on the 27th, there was one in New York. It was obvious that was definitely a meteor. These other ones, have y'all seen any of the flashes of light? Because they are shaking the ground. They're shaking the ground. Fort Leonard Wood, Robert Bombers. Yeah, MIT is definitely scientific. Yeah. Yes. Yep. Yep, it is. Yeah, y'all tell me if you've seen South Carolina, the one that took place in South Carolina, North Carolina, the one that took place in Massachusetts. Y'all let me know if y'all see any videos of the flashes in the sky. Let me know if you see if somebody actually saw the meteor. Let me know because I want to see that. We saw the one in New York, but it just, I don't know. Space weather doesn't have a lot of fireballs around us. So it just kind of makes me wonder, is there a small possibility this could be related to missing space scientists? Who knows? Who knows? Would love a birthday card pull, please. Of course, Barb. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. So do you want to do a moonology, sacred geometry, the Oracle Angels, the Lore Olympus, unless there's another deck that you would feel better? We got Beyond Lemuria. We got the White Light Oracle deck. I mean, we got all kinds of decks back there. Oh, shoot. They're flying. I think one just flew under my computer. It did. Dang, girl. The answers you need are coming. Barb, the answers you need are coming. It's the full moon in Gemini. It's actually in opposition to this moon. The full moon in Sag. Full moon in Sag. This one also came out. So I've got 2 for you. The gibbous moon, and you are very close to achieving your goal. Very close to achieving your goal. Yeah, they're jumping out. So let's look at this. The gibbous moon. And that one was the full moon in Gemini. Let's look at that full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. This card is a reminder that it's important to speak your truth. But remember that your words have consequences and impact your listener. You need to just guard you need to guard against indiscretion. The answers you need will come. The issue you are facing could well be one or a few conversations are close to being resolved. If you are inquiring about a love situation, a little flirting may be called for. If you're in the middle of an argument, this card comes to you as a reminder of the old, very non-Gemini message. Least said, soonest mended. It's good to talk, but be careful you aren't causing yourself any issues with your words. This is a lot about conversations and talk, having conversations and talking. Because this would be, more talk as the emotional full moon moves into the communicative sign of Gemini. It's too easy to say too much, so mind how you go if you pull this card. This card can also indicate social events, gatherings. It's a time for socializing. This card also augurs well for any study or any type of writing. Gemini likes to write too. I promise. I'm a Gemini riser. So this full moon is actually coming to my 7th house of relationships and partnerships. So give us moon. Let's look at this one. This is you're very close to achieving your goal. I like that. The word give us means bulging. What a descriptive word. Pulling this card at any time of the month suggests that this situation you're asking about is bulging with possibility and coming to a peak. The answer isn't an ending card with a neat yes or no. Rather, you're being reminded some adjustments may be yet required before you get what you want. However, there is also a sense that this situation is a bit intense. Don't push too hard. One false move and the whole thing could just blow away. Here's your attune to the moon. I know I'm on the right track. Now is a good time to review your plans, keep the momentum, stay focused. It's a good time to start a new project or to even plan one. You need to get back into great, healthy habits. This moon comes at the end of a lunar cycle just before the full moon. Just before the full moon. The full moon is coming in Sag, right? No matter when you pull this card, it suggests a very right time and a very right situation is at hand. Of course it is. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Okay, so Laura wants one. Oh, we've already talked. You've got to find out your birth time. We can't look at your job. Remember, we can't look at the job. I already said you need to make that move. Salimo, you got to make the move from the job. I was thinking about you other day. I was thinking about you the other day, and I was thinking, I wonder if she's done that, if she's made a move to do something different, because the job that you are in is not, there is a unhealthy relationship at that job. I don't know if it's your boss or who it is, but there is an unhealthy relationship there. And it's just one that's just not going to mend. I remember seeing that and looking at your chart last time. I remember seeing that. Okay, let's do which one's that? Which one does Laura want? Veronica, it's on your birth certificate. Hey, Marianne, of course you can. Marianne won an angel card. Aw. Yeah, you're welcome, Barb. You're welcome, sister. Happy birthday, honey. You're terminated. Okay. Okay, good. Good. Okay, so that's great. I mean, I know it doesn't sound, I may not feel good, but it's time to just hustle to get another one. See how you like that one? You received the email today. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering about that because there was just nothing that seemed like that job was going to last at all. That's what we talked about last time. So that's good. Now you can move forward, and there's a lot of reflection. So the full moon tonight is reflecting in Sagittarius. So what could we reflect on with you with this moon in Sagittarius. That's where you would need to go for a job. And it could be, I think that you may need to be getting a certificate. You need to do something like that. Yes, Veronica, it's on your birth certificate. It's on your long form birth certificate. And if it's not on your long form birth certificate, you can order it from Department of Human Services. You can get it from the hospital records. Yeah. Birth announcements and newspapers. You can try to find that birth time. If your mom is still alive, you can ask her. If she's like, oh, I think it was around. No, you don't need to think. You need to know. Yeah, and that's what I'm telling you. I can already see your chart. I can already see your chart. I remember it. We don't know exactly what time you were born, but that Sag energy is calling on you to reflect on things of the past with any type of certificate. There is something that you could be wanting to do. You see what I'm saying? There could be something that you're wanting to do, Selima, but you may need to get some type of certificate for it or some type of license for it. It's going to take 12 plus weeks to get it. Hey, that's okay. Those 12 weeks are going to go by fast. And when it's time, it's time. You know, Marianne, it'll be time. Okay. Laura, nothing is yet set in stone. This is the mutable moon. A mutable moon. Mutable means it's going to always be changing. It's not fixed. You know, and it's also a cardinal energy is initiating. It's going to initiate. Like what I'm trying to tell Selima that I want her to be initiating something. But yours is mutable, so it's ever changing. Okay, this is an ever changing type of moon. A mutable moon. Nothing is yet set in stone. I'm going to pull you a card, Selima, until you get your birth time, because I know that I know that I feel like you're being called to get some type of license. There's got to be something that that you've been reflecting on that you want to do, that you would like to do, but you may need a license for it or some type of certificate. It's 6 a.m. You found your birth. You found your birth time, Selima. We'll look at it. We'll look at it. Okay. We'll look at it, honey. Okay, let's see. Mutable. That's what we're at. Mutable. Mutable. Balsamic, third quarter, decimating full. First quarter, waxing. Where is it? Hold on. Maybe it's back here in the back. No. Oh, wow. Okay, here it is. I didn't know I had some of these cards in here. I haven't even seen some of these. Nothing is yet set in stone. It's a mutable moon. Mutable is all about change, shape shifting. That something is still developing. There is something that is still developing. It's ongoing. This card indicates that something is indeed changing and there's room for a maneuver. So take it as a sign that this situation you're asking about is far from finalized. If you're not happy with the current state of play, that's marvelous. It means you can still change the course of the outcome. However, there is also a sense that this situation could perhaps be a little unstable. For some, this is great news because you can still influence it. Others will struggle with this uncertainty, but should stay a little while longer with it. Sit with it a little while longer. Either way, nothing is yet set in stone. I know what is best for me is going to unfold for me. That is the attunement to the moon. Additional meetings, you are going toward your goal, and that's you are meandering. You're meandering towards your goal, and that's okay. Staying adaptable is the key to success for you. Make sure you're not being led astray. You have become distracted. Time to focus. Stay with it, whatever it means for you to stay with this. In astrology, a mutable moon, our cardinal, there's, three modalities. There's cardinal, fixed, and mutable. The mutable signs are Gemini, Sag, Virgo, and Pisces. And when the moon is in one of these signs, you know that there's going to be more flexibility in a situation like Sag. Anytime, so the flexibility. We can see that too with the job and where you're going to be going with this job too, Salima, because of the flexibility. Anytime you pull this card, it suggests there's an opportunity to keep visualizing and affirming what you want, as there's still room for change. So think about what you want and enjoy the daydream. Enjoy your birthday. Enjoy your birthday, honey. Enjoy your day. You didn't sleep well. I was telling you the cause of the conflict is keeping quiet on the work license for the organization, huh? I was telling you the cause of conflict is keeping quiet on the work license. Oh my God. Well, 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 that's it. That's what the full moon is all about, Salima. That's what it's all about, honey. That is what it's all about. Wow. That's cray cray. That's cray cray, Salima. Thanks, everyone here. I'll have to find it and I'll just listen. Well, I mean, I can read you a card, sweetheart. I can read you a card. I mean, I can still look at your birthday. It's not going to be the same. I mean, Salima, I can even tell. Like, I didn't know her birth time. So it's pushing them to have the CEO, and the CEO sent me termination notice. Wow. Wow. Okay, Salima, I'm going to read Marianne a angel card, and then I'll look at I'll look at yours. Give Seth my card. Seth's probably not even he's probably not even in the chat anymore. And he probably wouldn't take it. He'd want you to have it. Please, please. I'm doing it, girl. All right, Marianne, these are for you. We've got 3. We got 3, Marianne. Okay, we've got harmony. These are beautiful cards. They're just so pretty. We've got harmony. Look at her. We got power. There's that sword. And then we've got moving towards the light. Moving towards the light. Let's talk about these. Yeah. Let's talk about these. It's a 7 and 8 and a 32. I like those numbers. 7, 8, and 32. It's yours, Veronica. Okay, so harmony, Marianne. It's possible to experience harmony even in the midst of chaos. This is because harmony comes from within and it's not dependent on external factors. Choose to live more harmoniously today. Go within and connect with the inner sanctum at the heart of your being, where harmony always abounds, and consciously choose to bring some of that harmony with you everywhere you go. Here is the affirmation. I center myself and create a protective bubble of love and light all around me. Harmony is available to me at all times. Harmony. And then we've got power, Marianne. We got the power. You've got the power. As challenging as life may seem to you, trust that you have the power and strength to get through the present obstacles and reach a new chapter. Try to keep a positive outlook. and not be disheartened by recent events. You are about to tap into an enormous reservoir of power within you that will help you navigate these tough times and come out stronger and wiser. Here is the affirmation. Okay. All right. I got it. I got it. Here is your affirmation, Marianne. I am the master of my life and perfectly at one with the universe. My thoughts are pure, loving, and positive. I believe in myself, and I know that with God, I can do anything. I now draw upon this new power within me, and I go through this growing phase with ease. Good one. 32. Moving towards the light. Each stage of our lives is a bridge to inner transformation. When we go through the stages with resistance and anger, we slow down our progress and can feel stuck where we are. By trying to find the light in our challenges and looking at them from a more positive perspective, we move through them faster. And that's how we evolve. Make an effort to embrace your current challenges, identify what you can learn, and move towards the light. The affirmation is this: I find a hidden blessing in each of my challenges. I am forever transforming, evolving, and progressing along my path. Those are good ones. I always love this deck. This is such good affirmations when you are feeling a certain kind of way. They're just great affirmations. Good, sad, bad, indifferent, just whatever. So Lemuria. Lemuria is for Veronica. And then I'm going to get on you, Salima. I'm saving the charts for when I really get going, because we'll have to look at this full moon with your 6 a.m. Let's see where it is. I'll look at your 6 a.m. and see. It's a divine night, Sagittarius full moon, cards. Who wants a card? Who wants some astrology? Coming right up. Coming right up. It's divine, baby. Oh, shoot. Oh, my goodness. We got you, Veronica. It's freedom. Veronica, we got you some a freedom card, honey. Freedom. I'm going to do this one for you. 25. Okay. Freedom. So freedom is your card. Living the life you love, liberation as a shift in perspective, the many facets of freedom, inviting enjoyment and inspiration to your life, discovering what freedom means to you, overcoming limitation, unbound creative expression, choice of obligation. Freedom means living as you choose with your wings and heart open, able to direct your reality as you want. The quest for freedom in one form or another seems in it. In Western culture, the path to freedom is often equated with money. Ironically, chasing wealth can have the opposite effect due to the lengths taken for it to be acquired. It is possible to weave a life in thriving alignment with our soul's calling while financially supporting our realities. You may picture freedom in its more extreme guises, but when we truly feel free, our lifestyles may not change drastically. It's more of a state of mind. The only change might be that you are choosing to live a certain way rather than feeling obligated. We may move through periods of life in a day's blur of routine. What seemed like the dream career or lifestyle may become somewhat of a prison. We may feel stuck, blocked, or uninspired. We might not know deep down that it's time to step up into something different, but feel tied to what we have set up for ourselves, perhaps financially or because others depend on us. It may feel like something needs to change externally before you can make the step, but it doesn't usually work that way. As scary as it may seem to get off of a self perpetuating spiral, we need to initiate our own change. Small changes that don't impinge on your work or family can be enough to tell the universe you are ready for something else. Think about where you might find inspiration, then begin researching and try that out. Try a few new things. This will help shift the direction of your inner being. Before you know it, opportunities will start to open for you. It will then be your choice to follow a new path or to continue as you are. Letting go, trusting, and loving without limitation are also a big part of internal freedom. There's a lot of ideas about what freedom can be. Having a framework for what it can be means even more freedom can flourish. Complete freedom can also be overwhelming, confusing, or ungrounding. Structure and security are friends of freedom. They support fun, safety, expansion, sustainability, and exciting possibility. Here is the divinatory meaning. This is the divine meaning here. Bring a deeper sense of freedom to a situation. A limitation may be a state of mind. A shift of perspective can help bring a sense of lightness and choice. Also, consider what freedom looks like to you. In the bigger picture of your life, if you are feeling stifled in an environment, it's up to you to make a change. Add pleasurable moments or practices that cultivate a sense of great freedom in your day to day life. If you are currently experiencing greater freedom, you may be feeling unsettled. Consider whether it is the kind you are looking for, because if you feel ungrounded or if you feel lost, perhaps you could add some structure to your world to optimize your freedom. All about freedom. All about freedom. I like that. Oh, I love that. Thank you, Shauna. I trust my inner wisdom, follow my soul's truth, and allow the universe to guide me toward greater understanding, purpose, and freedom. Happy Sag full moon. Yes. What are you laughing about? What'd she say? What'd she say? What'd she say? What'd she say? I do not understand my dog. Does anyone else's dog paw up an anthill to lick up an appetizer dessert of ants running for their lives? Gross. Oh my gosh. It's all about freedom, Veronica. It feels good. It feels good to be free. Sometimes it can feel unstable. It can feel a little ungrounded, but it's liberating. It's liberating. She said 3 months. Who did? The last card Jen read for me is about to come. Really? Seriously, every detail. Seriously, every day. It's like this is gross. Oh my gosh. Shauna, are you wanting a card? Okay, so Laura, did I read you a card or no? If I need Jen, what deck do you suggest for my birthday card? What about sacred geometry? What about this one? What about sacred geometry? What about this one? I know, honey. I'm gonna get to you. I just haven't got I've got to do the cards before I do I want to do the cards before I do the astrology. I want to save the astrology because I might spend too long on it. But just you keep hanging out. Keep hanging out with us, okay, Selima? Just keep on hanging out. For anyone who wants a card, I'm sharing. Aw. Jill, do you want a card, sweetheart? Let's do this one. Let's do this one. Thank you, honey. Thank you, Jill. Y'all are so sweet. So giving. You know I'm starving over here. Like this girl needs to eat. This girl needs to eat. She's getting too thin. No, I'm not. I still weigh the same amount. I've always weighed the same amount my whole freaking life, except when I was pregnant. It's like, I won't even tell y'all what my papa used to tell me. It's gross too. Sweet Jilly. Jill is so sweet. Jill, do you want a card? I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, let's do this one. Let's do this one for you, for your birthday card. You're okay? I need Jeff a card. You want me to pull Jeff a card, or you want the card that the deck that he bought? Which one? You want that inner peace card? A Jeff card. Okay. Hey, Sue. Are you wanting a card, or are you wanting I would like my first card ever. You choose the deck. And then she puts out her birth time too. Girl, you on it. Sue is on it. She's like, read me whatever you want to do. Just look at it. I got you, Jill, though. April, you want one of them? April, you want one of those peace cards? They're just sweetened to the they're sweet. Okay, let's look at this. Let's look at this for you, Laura. I'm a Sag 1220. I've always lived my life how I've wanted, but I always put my children first, and that's okay. It's what I want to do. I learned early in my life. Yeah, I love that. Yes, I'm reading for you, sweetheart. I'm reading for you. Okay, honey. Here's the birthday girl's cards. She's 58 years young today. Okay, so we've got fertility, and no, it's a no-go. We ain't doing that no more. Then we got perception. So I guess it's all about the perception of the fertility. Okay. So we'll read the perception first. We'll read the perception first. And we'll read that one before we get to the fertility. You're welcome, babe. Okay, it says, this card says here, it says the frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. So we're going to look at that. 35, perception. Perception can be described as the interpretation of that which has entered into our awareness. Upon first glance, the perception activation presents what seems to be chaos and motion. But when we take a better look, we find perfect alignment and synchronicity between the different aspects. We find balance and we find harmony. I like that. The sharp blades of clear perception cut through the layers of illusion that cover the space between the world of spirit and the world of matter. Together, the blades are neither round nor square, indicating that they are effective in both worlds. Conceptually, circles stand for everything and nothing at all, balance and infinity, purity and freedom. Within this image, they also represent our connection to a larger universe and the many planets that revolve around the realities that exist beyond our own. We think we have a clear perception of the reality that lies beyond the blades, but we discover that the waters of our emotional and physical world are mirrored perfectly by the sky, our spiritual nature. They are exactly the same, as above, so below. The square border represents the form-based reality of our earthbound life, while the lights on the corners remind us of our ability to reach far beyond these illusionary three-dimensional boundaries at any time we choose. When combined with awareness, skill, and precision, these perception blades can cut through illusions that otherwise keep us locked in place. The energy of this perception card reminds us that the concept itself is biased. Our consciousness determines our perception, and there is no absolute truth we perceive. There are always more layers to uncover, more insights to be revealed. I love this card. I love this because it's so true. There is always so much more. There is nothing ever, you're not going to master anything because it's going to evolve. Everything is always evolving, and the perception is going to evolve as you grow, right? I love this card. Absolutely. Let me get to the juice of this. In this activation, the abundance of rich, deep, and vibrant colors refers to the abundance of experiences that the universe provides in any given moment. Experiences that resonate with all parts of our being and activate all the energy centers in our body. The swirling movements indicate the constant change that is the core of our human experience. Their predominantly green and turquoise colors indicate the importance of letting all these experiences flow through the heart center, where we can connect them with our inner truth before we express them in an external world. The forest in the background and the double squares support the activation of prosperity on the level of our earthly plane in our daily lives so that all of our needs are fulfilled. The flowers at the corners represent the beautiful potential for new life, new possibilities, new richness that grows from each new moment. The number 8 is the manifestation number, referring to our capacity to create our reality and our prosperity on this earth plane through an open heart and clear focus intent. Love that. I love that. So the fertility card is next. I love that. Perception. So I want to see, that's why I went first with that one, because I want to see what type of perception we're going to get with this fertility card, because of course it's all about, excuse me, creativity. You know, when I think of fertility, I think of Leo. I think of the fifth house. I think of the fifth house of creativity. The frequency of fertility invites us to be more open, more courageous, more creative, more joyful than we were before. It activates the potential for something beautiful to grow from our consciousness into a new and grander expression of ourselves. Love it. Okay. This is the card for you. Hello, Angel, for you. Good to see you. Good to see you, sis. Okay. This one, fertility. When the long, dark days of winter finally give way to the arrival of a new season, all of existence responds in the glorious expression. The voices of songbirds fill the air. A hint of green appears on trees and plants, and people walk with a little more bounce in their step, smile on their face. Spring is a time of fertility when all of existence is bursting with potential of new life. We see it all around us in our outer world, and we feel it inside of us. In our inner world, it feels like a grand yes is breathed all over us, into us from everywhere. Usually, fertility refers to the ability to produce offspring. In the new energy, we are invited to consider fertility as the potential to grow something new, inspiring, an idea, a project, a new paradigm. The blues and greens in this image refer to the fertile grounds on which something new can grow. The clouds remind us the spiritual aspects of the fertility concept, like the birth of a new consciousness. The squares represent the form based reality of our earthbound life while we are here. The bright flower shape at the top represents our connection to source. The sphere shape at the bottom is our connection to earth, equally as bright yet different. The beauty of flowers is a reminder of how wonderful life can be when expressed fully. And mic drop. Phew. Mercy. Like, do we have the air on, babe? Is he even in here? Is he awake? Has Jeff been in chat? He is still in chat. Okay. It's hot in here, guys. Hold on just a second. Let me see if the air is on. Jesus, help me, God. Hold on. Hold on. Well, it's on. Okay, it's on. Ooh, Lordy. My goodness gracious, guys. It just kicked on. It did. I do. Ooh, that would be so good. That would be so good. About that card, spring always puts a gut. Yes. I mean, it just feels good. It just feels so good. You're going to have a renewed spring in your step. I was thinking about flowers, food, garden. I was thinking that when I saw fertility. Well, after I thought about kids, I thought about the creativity. It is burning up. Okay, so I am going to look at Selima's chart. That way we can keep on going with these cards unless somebody else wants a let me see. I thought I saved. Where's she at? You still in here, Selima? I thought I saved her chart. So let's see. Did I not save it? It's winter here, she said. There you go. You're going to get a spring in your step very soon. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, I can't find her chart. Let me see. Did she already give me her birth details? She says 6 a.m., but I thought I already looked at her chart. I don't know why I didn't save it. Let's see. I guess I didn't. I did not save it. She'll have to give me her birth details again. Okay. All right. Yeah, I did not save it, Selima, so you'll have to give me your birth time again. Shauna, Jill, did y'all want a card? Did y'all want a card? Because I know, Jill, you're still in here, right? April? Y'all know y'all want one of these cards. Y'all know you want some inner peace. You know what? Let me know. Let me know if you guys are still in here. Yeah, it could definitely mean a new life, birthing a plan. Yeah. Project. Yeah. Most definitely. You think Jeff wanted one? Okay, who's keeping the thingy? Okay, so this one is for you, Jill. Drop and give me a Zen. Pay the piper and move on. That's what it says on the back. Drop and give me a Zen. Pay the piper and move on. These cards are a trip, man. Some of them I'm like, what? Where did that even come from? Where'd that even come from? Lay it on me, she said. Yes, Salima, give me your birth details again. Like all of the details, like the birthday, everything. What day, what time, the date, all of it. April. Here's for you, April. Sit down and shut up. It says, in other words, meditate. Yeah, I'm saying, Jill. Oh my gosh, these are so funny. Oh, there's yours, Jeff. It's flying. Here's yours, Jeff. Blessed AF. What's one thing you're grateful for? What's one thing you're grateful for, Jeff? That is too funny. Okay, guys. Yes, we did get Marianne actually got like 3. She actually got 3 cards. So, October 24th, 1973. Okay. Let me look at it real quick. So, we can try to figure out, and you're trying to figure out like as far as when or what, because we know what you're reflecting. And I'm laughing and you're like, I didn't even sleep last night. Why are you laughing? Well, it's because you're on to something greater. That's why. You're on to something greater. That's why. Okay, October 24th, 1973. You said 6 a.m. Oh gosh. Which one? Which one? Oh my gosh, which one? I don't know about Ethiopia. Let's see. Let me see if I can find one. Hold on. Let me try to figure this out. Because I'm trying to figure out. Oh, okay. Let's try this. Oh. Oh, it's still not coming up. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do to pull this chart? Hold on. Yeah, it's not pulling that. My goodness gracious. I'm spelling it right. Ethiopia. Let's see. I don't know how I pulled you before. What the hell is going on? What am I doing here? It's not pulling. Why is it not pulling, you guys? Help me out. Let me see what the capital is there. And then maybe once I pull it, it'll show me other ones. Oh. Now let me go back down. Let me do the bush. Let me see if I can find that one. And it's not, see, it goes, I'm just not able to see it. Yeah, the town named after. Okay, so I've done the bush and the bish. See, this is all of Ethiopia right here. So I've got all of Ethiopia pulled up, and I'm not finding your BIS. I'm not finding that one. Not finding that city. I don't know what we pulled on your chart before. But I'm going to see which one is close to it. The DEB. Okay, let me see if that one is showing up. No, they're not showing up. I'm just gonna put one. Hold on. See, you're giving me the province. Yeah. Oromia. Okay. Let me try this. Let me see. Let's try that one. See, it's just not pulling those up. It's not pulling up the province together. Oh, did I just see that? Hold on. Let me see if I. No. Dukem. We're going to be on here all night long looking for it. Let's see. Nope. Oh, I see what you're doing. See, look, you're giving me the province. I'm thinking that I'm getting the province here, but I don't have a way to put in the province itself. So I've got to find your city. Hold on. See, like when I look at the chart for Ethiopia, this is what I'm looking for. Like Addis Abeba, Ethiopia. So that would be, that's how I would be able to put it in my system. And see, it keeps changing that. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, I had it. I had it. Okay. Okay. Hold on. I think I did. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. So this is what it was telling me for that, uh, however you say that, Bisheftu. This is this is how I would have to put it in there for the providence of Oromia. It's kind of like a providence. That's the way it would go in my system. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Okay, finally. Sorry about that, guys. Hey, Cheryl, good to see you. What up, Uncle Taco? Michelle says I was trying to multitask. Got to get some food. No, honey, you're okay. You're okay. All right. I definitely see that there's things going on in Georgia. Hold on. There's things that are going on. Oh, what is that? That was crazy. Whoa. Okay. I see now. Ah, that was wild. Whoa. That's still not it. Wow. Look at that. My gosh. What's happening? What did I do? Oh, I see. My gosh. No apologies. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's just some of this is some of the ways. So the city and the state is what, it when we go to other countries, it can be difficult. It's just finding what works and what's accurate. Putting it into the system can be kind of tricky sometimes. But we got it, girl. We got it. Don't you worry about a thing. So we're looking at you for 6 o'clock a.m. And what I'm seeing right now is we got a lot of disordered aggression when it comes to the things of the past with Mexico, with Georgia, this 1804. There's things of the past right now that's taking place. The moon is becoming full. I'm going to stop it here. We're going to look at you with it. We'll focus on this chart for just a minute, okay? Let's look at if you were born at 6 a.m. Yeah, the dark moon is right here with the money, reflections on the licensure, like what we were talking about. Jupiter has already expanded, so that probably that email, it could have come and there would have been an expansion with your values with Jupiter at home. And I'm still thinking the same thing. Let me look. Hold on. Jupiter right now is at a 2353. shaking things up from the past with the health and government. So health and government. And there's going to be a breakup with a contract from the past. Are you working with, okay, so there's going to be there's some type of contract from the past that's going to come in. Hold on, let me just work it out in my head first because there's a breakup that's going to be activated with things of the past that are transformative when it comes to healthcare, things of the past with a contract. And possibly if you're, I don't know if the CEO, what you were doing with license or whatever, but this could go into something that's transformative when it comes to even a lawsuit. Have you thought about a lawsuit or anything like that? Okay. Okay, well there could be something that is coming up about you work for the UN. I can look at the UN if you want me to. She said no. Okay. Okay. Well, there's definitely communications coming with that. There's definitely communications that are going to come with somebody. It could be some type of communications, another email, or it could be that you are submitting an email. What is a lawsuit? Yes, accusations. Yes. Where you accuse them of wrongdoing. Yes. Hold on, let me get that off of there. Yeah, where you accuse them of wrongdoing. I just pulled contract. Shauna just pulled contract. Do you want to come up here, Shauna? Okay, so she says, no, I don't want to do that. Okay. There is, do you want me to pull the UN chart with you? Would you go back to the UN? Would you do something like that? There is some type of, there's something that is coming, okay, in like 4 or 5 days. There'll be something that's going to come in about 4 or 5 days, and you can tell me when it takes place. But it's with a contract, and now I'm wondering if this is going to have to do with the UN or some type of communications where you're talking to someone. There's definitely health with the government. There is some type of government um, contract here. Let me see what else I can find. There's some type of contract here. Oh, look at that. 1804. There it is. So you are also connected to Mexico. You're connected to, I'm going to have to pull up, the UN and Ethiopia. This is your everyday. This is your work. This is your health. This is your everyday. Disordered aggression, lots of pain. Lots of pain with your work, with your everyday. Look at that. It's activating that Chiron. There's just a lot of things that are activating your chart. I just told you, yeah, there's definitely a job opportunity with the UN it could look like. I think so. I do. You're going back into the past though, working with contracts, working with relationships and contracts. That's what I think. That is exactly what I think. Yes. Past government contracts, things of the past. Things of the past. Let me look at the United Nations. Let me make sure they don't have that same degree. Okay, they don't. They don't have the 1804 like you with the Chiron. Let me look at this. And I think you could be born. There it is. There's a shakeup. Okay, so here is the budget cuts right here. This was the budget cuts. It came abrupt. It shook you and other people up. And there was an activation when that took place with Mars in Cancer in that 9th house. This is a Sag house right there. See, this is the Sag house right here. So we both, y'all see that? There's, this is her 9th house. This is the 9th house. There's a lot of learning with Sagittarius, lots of learning. And we've been here before. So you want to go toward this North Node in the 3rd house of communications, working with authority with communications. Communications is where it's at for you. You've got a Mars in, well, that's why. That's what happened. That's what happened. You've got Mars in Taurus, and Mars is in Taurus now. So you just had a Mars return that came here. It comes here every year and a half or so. You get a Mars return. And it's with relationships and partnerships, and it has to do with money. That's where you are worrying about the money and, the contracts. But that's a trip. So that's how the UN shook you and other people up right there. Right there. But I'm thinking that you've got a lot of transformation here in the 12th house that is coming to their 11th. And that would have had to do with money. So it could be something else, okay? So it's got to be something that you are going to work with government. Not necessarily the UN, but something else. Something else. That's what you are going to be doing. It'd be something like working with the UN. That's where your focus, I think, should be, is getting that other job. I don't see that it's going to come quickly, maybe as quick as you would like, but I would think that once we get to, let me look. I'm thinking that maybe once you get past, let's see. I'm hoping that by June 10th, that's when I'm hoping, not the 9th. The 9th isn't that, the 9th's not the day. Maybe on June 10th. Yeah, but you may have to do something, you may have to do something before you find that job, because you're going to have to, you're going to have to work to be that provider. I don't know if Ethiopia offers, I don't know what all they offer, but I'm hopeful that by then you'll have something. You'll have something lined up. What shall you do? I don't know, because I don't live in Ethiopia. If anybody wants to join the live, y'all are more than welcome if you want to come up here and talk. I don't know what to tell you to do, honey, because I don't live there. I don't live in Ethiopia. I don't know what kind of assistance that they could offer you before you found that job, but government is where it's at. Government is totally where it's at with you. Working with the government. Contracts. Where you oversee contracts, you oversee the law. I would definitely be going hard with that. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, good luck, honey. Yes, it will pass. It will pass. It will be more than okay. You're going to do just you're going to do just fine. You're just going to have to fake it till you make it. Like Shauna said, and you're going to have to really get get to hustling, doing something to bring in money so you can keep on keeping on. All right, have I lost everybody? Anybody want a card? Anybody want an astrology reading? I wanted to try to keep this at an hour, and it's been 2 hours. So let me know if I've skipped you, if I need to read you a card. Shauna, you want a card? You want a card, sis? You're welcome, honey. You're welcome, and good luck to you. Let me give you an angel card, okay? Let me give you an angel card, Salima. Can I do that? Are you still in here? Do you mind if I do that? Let me give you an affirmation. You're just on replay sometimes. Okay, with you, mama. Yeah, Veronica says, stay strong, girl. Stay strong. Here it is. Salima, if you're still in here, honey, this is your card. It's an awakening. It's a number 29. It's awakening. Sometimes awakening just doesn't feel that good, but I feel like that this could be your awakening. There is a calling here. There is an awakening. There is an awakening here. Oh, thank you, Marianne. I knew she was working with that government. Then we saw the UN. That's why I wanted to focus on that dark moon, because we're reflecting. Didn't I say that? Remember? I did. The moon, the Sag, this dark moon is reflecting the Chiron, that pain that she has with her every day in her work. And what is she going to do? She still has, she still's got to be a provider. Jill says, we still here. Thanks, guys. This is a period of great spiritual awakening, Salima. You're being initiated in a new, higher level of existence. You may have noticed some unexpected changes. That is all a part of your preparation. You are drawing ever closer to the divine, and once this process is complete, you will feel a greater degree of connection as well as increased capacity to love and to feel loved. Here is the affirmation, Salima. I hope you're still here. I open my heart and spread my wings toward what is true. I lift my thoughts toward God, nature, beauty. May the spiritual consciousness in me awaken in love and in wisdom, so be it. I don't know. There's something about her that I really feel. I was thinking about her the other day, and I'm like, I wonder if she ever quit her job. Well, she ended up getting fired. She ended up getting fired. Well, your morals and your values, her morals and her values came before the dollar. Okay. So that is a part of the spiritual awakening. That's a part of it. Hey, Shauna.
Hey, girl.
Hey.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you, honey?
Doing pretty good.
Yes. Happy full moon, Sagittarius. And speaking of jobs.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Like
Yep.
Sagittarius and jobs.
Girl, I'm
Interesting.
saying.
Interesting. Right?
Oh, no, Sue. Do you want a card or do you want astrology? Card or astrology, Sue? It's card or astrology. Let us know. Let us know. Like I said, I don't, if I did go over anybody, that's the time that I want you to speak up and let me know, because I could be going on and on and on, and I'll be forgetting sometimes. So thank you for reminding me, babe. Just let us know. But yeah, you had a change in jobs. You want to tell us about that, Shauna?
No. Nope.
Oh, okay.
Not Nope. Free will. Choice. Yeah, I think that would take away from others. I think,
Okay.
maybe.
Well, I mean, I
You got
read
some
it.
cards though.
We were reading. We were talking about the changes that were coming up in your life.
And you're so sweet. And how?
That's why I was asking you to tell us about it. But you
Yeah,
don't have
no,
to.
I would love to actually talk
Okay, go
about
ahead.
that part of it.
Okay, go ahead.
With her integrity and her ethics, of course, she definitely seen changes like with work for me. I almost want to go back to it, but I think you said
You
like a
don't have
little bit of
to.
a shakeup. Well, it's been months coming. You've seen it for a few months, and
Yeah, but
literally the
things were
weekend.
really getting intense with Shauna's chart. Things
Yeah.
sometimes it just be like that, and you got to go with the flow, ride the wave, right?
Ride that wave. And I just made that decision, not based on what she said. She wasn't telling me what to do. It was just, I mean, a moment, a decision that like you can think on forever and not know the answer. And then wake up one morning and you're like, I have the answer. And like, boom, it was like what? That weekend, I think the
Yeah,
last time we did, you looked at my chart like within days. And I
yeah,
texted you and you were like, good for you. Good
yes,
for you.
yeah.
Yep.
Because okay, so the Sag moon, when I did the Sag moon for the 12 rising signs, if I start to remember your chart, then I will remember your ascendant. And of course, I remembered Shauna's ascendant is, Pisces. And I wanted her to leap. I wanted her to take a leap when I was reading the full moon in Sag rising with Pisces. And when she said that, I was like, good, because it's time for you to leap. It's time for you to do something different. Do something different to get different results, right? All right,
Yeah.
Sue, I'm going to pull you one, Sue, okay? And Shauna, as y'all can see, she's got her decks out. So y'all be sure. And if you want a card, let us know. I definitely want one from you, Shauna. We got to do a little trade here.
In saying that, I do have like spiritual healing decks, but I did bring out
Oh,
divination decks as well.
okay, cool, cool. Okay, Sue, I'm gonna do the Oracle of the Angels, and we've got an Angel Whispers. All right, Sue, here is your card, sweetheart. Angel Whispers. Number 28. Angel Whispers. The Angel Oracle. It's always a good one. In our everyday lives, we are constantly bombarded with different messages, all competing to be heard by us. Rather than plugging into the overwhelming number of fear based messages we receive from society or mass consciousness, use your awareness to hear messages of a higher vibration. Listen to the whispers of angels inside your heart. Ask your angels to help you hear the whisperings of the universe so that you can live with greater understanding and peace. I move my awareness within and discover the entire universe. My angels lovingly guide me. The universe is full of timeless wisdom. I am loved. I choose love. That is yours. You're loved and you choose love. Got to listen to them whispers. We got to listen to them whispers. Oh, what did I do here? Oh, let me remove that. Okay, here we go. Here we go, guys. So that was your card, Sue. Your oracle from the angels. Anybody? Anyone? Y'all want a card? Anyone want a little mini read? Let us know. Let us know.
I think
Can't be on here all night, but we are having a Saturday night live. Okay.
Divine. You skipped me, girl.
Oh my gosh, Shauna.
How dare you?
Gosh, which one did you ask for?
What do you feel called to?
I mean, I'm kind of digging the activations tonight.
Yeah.
The geometry. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's going deep and spiritual with me,
Yeah.
But
That
I
feels.
can do a moon card. We're doing a full moon, so we can do the geometry, the sacred
Let's do
geometry.
geometry. Yeah.
Okay.
I
Michelle wants a
just.
moon card. Okay. The moonology. I got you, sis. Yeah, going once and going twice. Witchy Mama wants one. Okay, Witchy Mama. We got you, girl. I think Shauna even has Moonology. Did you ever get the Moonology deck?
You got it for me.
Oh my
Yes.
God, that's
You guys,
right.
I've
Okay.
never been gifted a deck before.
Oh my
So that
gosh.
I felt so like, I teared. I think I told you that. She sent me the Moonology.
Okay.
Love you.
Okay. Here we go. Here we go, Shauna.
I'm ready.
This one is sticking. No, it's not. Okay. Here we go, Shauna. Miracle. Miracle number 33. The number
Ooh.
33, miracle. The frequency of miracles supports our belief in ourselves as a part of source, and therefore our belief that anything is possible. Anything is possible. 33.
That's my jam. That's my wow. 33 girl.
The Merkaba.
Wow.
Oh no, that's that's 32. Never mind. The
32.
miracle. A miracle can be described as an extraordinary event or occurrence in our everyday reality that cannot be explained within our existing paradigm or belief system. In these changing times and the new energy, the energy, multidimensionality is rapidly saturating almost all areas of our lives and being. There is much more to be understood and cannot be explained within our current way of thinking. When we relax and accept that we are in an era of many mysteries yet to be revealed, we can start living our lives with the expectation that miracles and benevolent change can happen at any moment. In the miracle activation card, the color purple indicates that deep connection to the divine or source. The yellow refers to our sense of self as we realize that we are spiritual beings in a corporeal body, an expression of the divine. There are 9 light sources around, a number that stands for completion and indicates the ultimate realization that we are all one with the source.
Wow.
Powerful,
Wow.
girl.
Wow, that
Powerful.
energy. Oh my
My goodness.
goodness.
Okay, get out again.
Was that not accurate to what I was just saying?
Yes. It is
Wow.
so
Thank
accurate.
you. Gosh, thank
It is so
you.
accurate. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna be
Let me
replaying and listening to that a few times later.
okay, do you want to pull Michelle a card since you're up here? And Michelle would like a Moonology card.
Do you want to do the Moonology?
Well,
Okay.
no, I gifted you that deck, so let's hear it
All
from
right.
you.
I'll grab it. Hold on.
Let's hear it from you, girl. If that's okay, Michelle. Whew. Here we go. Oh, what did I do? Hold on. There you are. All right, you're on full blast right now. Yeah, Michelle said absolutely. That is fine with her.
Just a second.
Oh, where'd you go? Where'd you go, Shauna? I think Shauna's getting herself situated. Hold on. Or I can read it. Hold on. I don't know what happened to Shauna all of a sudden. It must be that miracle. The miracle energy. What happened to you, Shauna? What happened to this girl? Okay, here we go. Here I am. Here I am. Well, you got me, Michelle. You got me, sister. The full moon in Sag. Okay, so she dropped down, so I guess she's having technical difficulties. She's having technical difficulties. She's gonna have to come back up. I don't know if you guys heard it, but it sounded like there was something in her, it could be her earbuds or her mic. I don't know what was happening. Something was up. There's that miracle energy. Yeah, they got her. They got her. She was shuffling cards. I don't know what happened. What happened to her? Jesus, Shauna. Technical difficulties. Let me see. See what happened. Oh, it says device is not. She's trying to come back up. She's trying to come back up. It says device is not connected. I bet it's her. If she's trying to do her earbuds, I bet it's her earbuds. They will need to connect their mic and get. There it is. Okay. Here we go. Here we go, girl. Are you back?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was your energy. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, whatever.
That was you. That was you. I think I just flashed myself. That was you. Like the
Was it?
moonology. Yes, honey. Let's tell we don't have to right now, but we could tell everyone what's been going on with that. No, my phone went dead. I mean, that's not a shocker, but it was
Do
kind
you
of
want to
pleasant.
read? Do you want to read, Michelle? The moon card?
I think that's a sign for you to read, babe.
No, go ahead. Go
Okay.
ahead. You're back.
Okay. Hold on a second. Michelle's like, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, witchy mom was thinking you got taken with the scientists. They done swooped you up. Yeah, she's funny. She is funny.
Oh, I love that woman.
Okay, if you
So
don't want to if you're not ready to read her, I can.
yeah, go ahead and read her.
Okay, good. I already got one. Full moon in Aquarius. Full moon in Aquarius. Full moon in Aquarius is kind of like what we're doing right now. Having a little party, a little get together, a little shock. Abrupt changes. Shauna's here now, she's not. Shauna's here now, she's not. It's kind of like what we're doing here. We got groups. The full moon in Aquarius shows the world the real you. It rules the 11th house. The 11th house of friends. Your friend group, how you bring in money. Show the world the real you. This card brings the message from the cosmos that you need to detach a little from whatever situation you are asking about. Someone might be keeping you at the arm's length now, but it's no bad thing. It's important for you to allow life to unfold and progress, even if change seems like a frightening prospect. If you've been holding yourself back from showing the world the real you, this card reminds you that your unique characteristics are what make you special. In a relationship, you could be too aloof. Maybe you feel detached with some situation. Go ahead and be yourself in whatever is coming up for you. Attune to the moon. Be aware of your feelings, but also be prepared to move on. Additional meanings for this card: don't lose the beauty and romance of life. Sometimes you can be too much in your head, so get into your heart. There could be a friend that needs you, so be there for them. A situation is going to take a very unexpected turn. The teaching is this: every full moon is a time to release and let go, but the addition of Aquarian energy to the mix triples that message. Aquarius is the opposite of clingy, and pulling this card at any time suggests either you need to let go or someone is thinking that they are the ones who need to let go. Maybe they are wanting to let go of you, or you're wanting to let go of them. What needs to be let go of? What is the right thing to do? Whatever happens next could be highly unconventional or unexpected. It's a shakeup with groups, and it could also be a shakeup with Shauna's and my communications. It's perfect. So
I mean, yeah,
the
it's
art of
definitely
letting
perfect.
go, and let me just say this too, because Shauna can attest to this. Oh, she and I were listening to the art of letting go, and our communications got her and I our communications got a little twisted, and we her phone hung up and all of that. But what I'm saying is this, that the Aquarian energy can bring in shakeups like that, unexpected surges of energy, right? And so I think that tonight, with this energy, we should look at it with your chart. And I don't know
Really?
if I've ever pulled your chart. I can't remember now. I don't think I have. I think I have, but I don't remember. So we would need to look at your chart with this event tonight and see what is showing up for you.
Girl, I agree on that one for her, if she's comfortable with that, of course.
She said, "My son that passed was Aquarius." I think that could have something to do with what just happened.
Yeah. Oh my
Maybe
goodness.
it was my energy with your son's energy, and that's what was coming
Yeah.
together.
Wow.
Maybe that's what was coming together. And it was just like, boop, hey, I'm here too. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I've been getting hot and cold, hot and cold. And it is the full moon in Sag, so think about that too with this reading with your son, possibly. Because I think that's intuition is a forgotten sense. I think we need to use it tonight. We could own that for real. What you say, Shauna?
I say you're spot on.
All
Entirely
right.
everything you just said. I mean, I'll even say, like, with the connection, as long as that aligns with her, of course. Can here, instead of me messing with this, can you guys see but not see me?
Right. We don't see you.
Okay. Okay. I'm just burning things.
Yeah, we
Yeah, I
don't see
see.
you, but you're on the screen.
Okay. Awesome. We're good. We're gonna do a chart pull. Do you think maybe
I don't think that I have Michelle's.
okay. And I can't see chat, so you just let me know what anyone is saying. I can
Okay.
pull a card as well to double up on that
Yeah,
just to
go ahead.
see.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Do it to it, girl. Let's get it going. Get it going. Let's
Yes,
go.
I'm feeling it. So
Pull
this
us a
is
card.
the energy
Yeah, that one's a
oracle.
good one. Yes. The
Okay.
energy. The
This is
energy.
Michelle. Michelle, correct? Michelle?
Yes.
Michelle. Okay. All right, Michelle, honey.
Witchy Mama is next.
That
And
witchy
anybody else that
mom.
wants a card,
Oh, we're
Jill, April,
divining.
anyone?
Yes, I can feel it too. That energy is strong. And these cards are something different in a good way. Let me just, I knew it's a little sticky. Okay. Hmm. I feel something right there.
Thank you for
Community.
doing this. Yeah, Angel for You said
Community.
she would like one too.
Absolutely. So, Michelle, this is community. And this is the energy oracle. These are divination cards. Now, in saying that, it's kind of like, I mean, all of this is divination, right? But some of them are a little bit more answered if that makes sense. Number 7, community. Pulled right to it. Connection with kindred spirits. This card shows 3 women celebrating, sharing ideas, and supportive energy. The lights in the picture represent your ever-present spirit community as well. Right? Wow. Did you hear that, Jen? The lights in
I
the
did.
picture represent your ever-present spirit community as well. When this card appears upright, and it did, it indicates an association of some kind. It may be a casual connection of like-minded people joining a club or community of some sort, or even a business partnership consisting of 3 or more entities. The time is right to make such new connections and to share intentions, whether they are personal or professional. Networking and community are important parts of the human experience, and the security and sense of connection can be beneficial to all. It's true that when several people join their intentions, it accelerates their power in the energetic realm. Receiving this card puts you on notice that the universe is sending some beneficial alliances your way. Like the happy family card, which is a beautiful card, by the way. Like the happy family card, this could also indicate a party or celebration of some kind. Woo, I love that. And it's number 7 too. It's for you, Michelle. Aw,
I love it.
I love it so much.
So I pulled up when mm,
Mhm.
Michelle, you're single, right? Yeah, it aligns with the card a few months ago. It
That's
does.
wonderful. Mm.
Yeah. Michelle, I will email you. Well, I don't really want to email it to you, but you've got my number, right, Michelle? If you have my number, Michelle, which I think you do, text me. Yeah, the work comp. Yes. Yes. Okay. Text me, okay? That way when I get off live, I can call you and tell you what I see in the charts. But I'll go ahead and tell, some of you guys that there is definitely a connection that's being made, and there is a relationship. There's a relationship, there's a partnership, and we need to talk about that because yeah, we'll talk about that. I just don't want to put it all out there in the public eye right now, if that's okay. I will if you want me to, though. I will if you want me to, Michelle. So, Shauna, are you done? You don't want to read? Will you read Witchy Mama a card?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I'm down. I'm down for
Okay.
a
Thank
while,
you.
however long you got. Okay. What you, mama? You want
Okay.
me to pick?
Michelle said she doesn't care, so we could look at that
Okay.
after we read Witchy Mama and Angel for You.
Okay. How about hmm. But you, mama, if you've got like a question, maybe if you want to ponder on a question, I can do. I've got the psychic oracle and I've got the wisdom of the oracle, energy oracle. Any of those you feel called to? You want me to pick?
She said, "Thank you, Shauna. I did what we talked about yesterday, and labs are Monday." So go.
Yay.
Maybe she just wants you to pick one for her
That's wonderful. Oh, yay, Richie. That's
that maybe would
wonderful.
coincide with the labs.
Yes. Okay. Let's see. Okay, give me a moment. Um, I'm feeling Moonology and the Wisdom of the Oracle, but let's see.
Do the Moonology since it's full moon.
Yeah, yeah, I am. Love these cards.
Yeah.
Okay, with G.
Yeah, just text me, Michelle. That way, Michelle, if you have, if you text me, then I can go right to your number and I can talk to you on the phone. She said yesterday, more like a couple of weeks ago, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I knew what she meant.
And Michelle, don't be scared.
I'm feeling it's getting close. Okay. I've got a dump that came out, but I felt the energy, so it's the top card.
Full moon
A
in Libra.
win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. So we can kind of intuit that, but we're going to read I'm going to read the actual. Okay. Number 80. Oh, I love this deck. I've read this guidebook front to back already. And okay. A win-win outcome is forecasted. Full moon in Libra. So just take what resonates, okay? There's no crystal balls. Just take what resonates. The full moon in Libra, the sign of partnership, of falling in love, and of closely relating to someone else. Since full moons are about climaxes and conclusions, this card suggests that you're either about to start a new relationship or that an important existing relationship is changing somehow, perhaps coming to an end or moving to a new level of commitment. It's important to remember that people come to us for a reason and sometimes just for a season. If a relationship is ending right now, it's doing so at the right time. So try not to fight it. This card can also refer to a professional relationship. There is a sense that you need to balance with someone else's needs. A win-win outcome is possible with give and take. Doing so might be the answer to your question. So all of that is beautiful in regards to Libra and a full moon in Libra. But with that question is what I'm going to say is those last sentences in regards to where it said relationship and a win-win outcome is possible with give and take. So you are doing the work, like you've put in the time to go through what you've been going through. And so you're doing the giving. Does that make sense? You're taking care of, and I'm just kind of walking. I know you're going to understand what I mean by this, but I'm just walking around it a little bit. So you're doing what you have to do to take care of what you have to take care of. And I think with partnerships of all sorts and relationships of all sorts, you're going to get a positive outcome. Does it mean the end all be all? Maybe not. But it's a full moon. It's Libra, and that is very positive. And I feel that energetically as well. So I hope that resonated, honey.
She said, yes, ma'am. She said, yes, ma'am. Michelle was like, well, she don't care. Okay. All right. Angel, for you, what kind of cards you want, baby? if you're still in here. She said, I would love a card.
All
Just let us
right.
know. Let us know, Angel. Yeah, she
See
said, thank
what's-
you, Shauna. You pick the deck, please.
All right.
Okay.
You know, I want to do, and this is Angel. Angel for you. Let's do the wisdom of the oracle. Wisdom of the oracle. Show you that. Yeah. And you can hear me okay. All right. Angel. Okay. Flexible. Flexible, Angel. And that's such a pretty card. You can see okay. 19. Bear with me. Okay. Essential meaning. Okay. Teachability, open-mindedness, being adaptable without compromising what's most important as we are entering or are in the Sagittarius full moon, being flexible, mutable. The oracle's message is a tree's roots are planted in the ground, yet its branches can bend in a hurricane. Whereas a rigid structure like a building would come crashing down. Consider how the tree remains supple and secure when everything around it may be in shambles. This is how you need to be right now. Willing to learn new things, teachable, malleable, yet firmly grounded in who you are. Common sense is important, but so is an open mind. Stay curious, stay open, stay aware. At this time, others will be more flexible with you too. Now, this deck is amazing. It'll allow you to go further, like if there's something a little bit deeper, if it was a relationship question maybe you had in your mind, or a prosperity message you had in mind, or a protection message, like needing some security. This deck will go further into that. And I guess I could have said that first, but if you want to ask that later, or, I can go back to that to give you a little bit more info, Angel.
Love it.
Love it.
Thank you. Yeah, me too.
Welcome. These cards are so sticky. I love them.
And that deck is called what?
It's Colette Baron Reed. It's like an oldie but goodie on this little
An oldie but goodie.
Right, as if I've been doing it for 30 years. 5-6 months now. Oracle, Wisdom of the Oracle. And it's just, I love her deck so far. I love some decks that are cheaper, that don't seem like they'd be popular as well.
Right.
This one right here is quite. Now you got to put your
Ooh.
energy into it. Oh yeah.
Ooh, can I have a card from that one?
Yeah, absolutely. Just put that right here.
Yeah, can I see it again? I'm gonna put you on the full screen. I was
Yeah.
texting my son.
Yes, Jody wants one right now.
He's at work.
Jody. Okay.
He's at work.
This is the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck.
Okay. Oh, that looks cool.
Yeah, and it's by Hay House. And
Yeah, okay. Okay.
I love the back. Just look at me.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of white hair. Whatever
Yeah,
that is. Yeah.
I
This I
think Jill
gotta do
needs one
some.
of them.
Okay.
I think Jill needs one of them too.
Well, let's put your
What you
focus.
say, Jill? If you're still in here. I like that deck. That's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a shiny deck too.
The psychic deck oracle. It is. It's very. I mean, it's got people. Like characters.
Yeah, I like
I'm a
it.
little kind of conflicted with like painted people. I don't know if that's even the right word.
Yeah,
But
if you don't mind, put your energy on Jill. I
on Jill.
like her. Yeah.
Does Jill give that permission? Because I got energy
Yeah,
right now.
she
That's
is.
in your. It's
She
in
said
your
sure.
field. Okay. Okay. Give me a moment then. Give me a moment. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, Jelly. Yep. Okay. I can already. Got you, baby. Just give me a moment on this one. Yep. That's what we done. All right, Jelly. I've got authority. You can read these. You could do spreads with these as well. We're going to do a 1 card. Sometimes it takes a 2 that I've found with some of these divination decks. Authority. And again, this is the Psychic Tarot Oracle. Okay. And I mean, how amazing is that? Okay. Bear with me just a minute. Okay. Number 4. It's considered, because it's a tarot oracle, this is considered a major arcana card, this authority. This card represents the masculine qualities of leadership, logic, strength, wisdom, and power. When this card emerges, it acts as a teaching tool, and in doing so, it is encouraging you to develop or reignite these qualities and tap into the masculine aspects of yourself. Other traits also included are good reasoning and problem-solving skills, being grounded. And Jilly, we were just talking about that, right? Being grounded and learning to develop strong mental control over free-reigning emotions. Oftentimes, this card appears to symbolize a father figure or an individual of wise authority who may be present in your life. It could be someone of high influence in business or a prudent friend who uses logic and reason to create a positive outcome. Ask yourself whether it's time to take on and emulate similar qualities. Now is when you must act like a leader and exert your will by incorporating form and structure into ideas, plans, and foundations. It's time to stop talking and act in order to achieve what you must. Use the qualities and character of the authority card so that when you need to make a choice, you approach it from a place of wisdom, rationality, logic, and grace rather than one of foolishness, belligerence, greed, or self-centeredness. This way in which you acquire, handle, and wield power and authority is now being tested. Now, I would take that, Jilly, as, I mean, there's nothing about you that is greed or self-centered. Good Lord. Maybe belligerent. No, I'm just kidding. Kidding. It is just saying step into the power of the masculine side of it. And I think you know what I mean by that. I hope that resonated, honey. As I'm watching this little ear twig that's in my she shed, freaking me out. That's a sign. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can hear you fine.
Yeah.
Talking about your she shed. That I like that card. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Yeah.
a good one for her, the authority and
Mm-hmm.
taking authority.
And
Yeah.
taking it, yeah. It's
Yeah.
that side, the
Yeah, Seth
masculine
wants a
side.
card.
Say it again.
Seth wants a card.
Seth wants a
She said,
card.
yeah, and Jill said, "Wow, I do get it." She definitely gets it. Yeah.
I want to, Jilly, later before we hop off. I got this black bitty cat and I love her. She's my baby girl. I'm a cat lady, but I swear she can open the biggest doors. She just opened the darn door and just walked out doing her thing. Anyway, sorry. See, cats, it's very energetic right now. But Julie, I think later, before we hop off later, wisdom of the oracle I'm being pulled for you, to do as well.
Yeah, she said, "Wow, I do get it. Grow my balls."
Grow my balls. You got this. Girl.
Yep. Get a backbone.
I'm gonna have you go next so I can go find my little bitty cat real quick. Go grab
Hey,
her.
Salima, I gave you a card reading, but Shauna may give you one too.
Yeah,
I
I
think
sure will.
you may have hopped off. You may have gotten off chat when I was reading a card for you. So if you go back and you listen to it, I gave you a really good card. If you
Mhm.
didn't hear it, I'd like for you to. You don't have
Yeah,
to do it
that was
right
a girl,
now, but at some,
Selena.
don't do it right now, but at some point go back and listen to it because it was I was feeling really called for you.
Yeah,
And I know that Shauna would too, but
yeah, absolutely. I will. You go next, real quick, Jen, so I can go get this girl. Hold on.
oh, okay. Well, Seth wanted a card.
Okay, I gotta go get this cat though that
Okay.
opened this heavy
Seth,
door.
which of us do you want to read ya? Which deck? Or is that just too much? Just pick a card. Somebody pick a card. If it helps any, my hubby says I have bigger ones than you because it's less ladies need a brassiere to hold them. Yeah. She needs she's talking about a backbone. I think that's what she's talking about. The backbone. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Seth is like, I don't care. It's too many questions. Jesus. Oh my goodness. I want the Astro deck. She can read you and I can read you. We can just, we can double it up. Gonna be with Zach, Jen. Yeah.
Are you gonna read now?
Oh yeah, we're both going to. You can go first if you want to.
Why don't you go first? Because I was gonna say, is
Okay.
it full moon out because of this
Yep,
cat?
it's full.
Oh
It's
my
getting
God,
there
this
for
girl.
us, I think. It should be. Let me see.
I think it's 9
No,
degrees. Right?
we still
It's
got,
not.
yeah, we got a minute to go. It's 7 o'clock. I mean, it's 7. It's a 7:22 right now. When it gets to that 9:55, we're at 7:22 with the moon, but it's there. I mean, it's like
Yeah.
almost
Oh, I can
there.
feel it. I mean, I was born on a new moon.
Hmm.
Full moons are so different for me. New moons make me tired. That doesn't, I'm sure a lot of people are like that. New moons make
I
you
mean, I'm
tired.
worn out.
You ain't worn out. You ain't worn out. Fake it
I
till you
was like,
make it,
I'm only
baby.
gonna do it live for an hour. I'm
We're
almost 3 hours
good.
in.
It's up.
Yeah,
It's.
we're gonna gang up on you, Seth. I'm gonna do a an Astro card for you right now. And then Shauna,
I'm gonna get that rose. I'm gonna give you.
Capricorn. Capricorn, Seth. It's about your authority. Your authority. Capricorn. It's also, governing bodies, but it's about what you are achieving in the public eye, the public persona, what you are achieving with that by taking authority. That's what I can already see it. I can already see it. And trying to think. That's your relationship house. It's your relationship house. That's where your relationships and your partnerships are, is in Capricorn. Capricorn asks us to dive deep into the sea of collective consciousness to find a worthy dream and then work on it and walk it to the mountaintop. Capricorn, the cardinal earth sign. Cardinal is initiating. It's going to initiate something. The cardinal earth sign is ruled by Saturn. Its symbol is mergoat, half sea creature, half mountain goat. The sign is connected to our knees, our bones, and achieve our goals. The sun shines in Capricorn December 21st through January 20th. This situation needs a good and healthy structure, foundations upon which you can solidly build. Capricorn imbues ambition and drive, determination, willpower, precision. When used with integrity, these qualities culminate in the gift of leadership. The mergoat reminds us to dive into spirit, into the dream world, get a vision for the good of all sentient beings, then do the work needed to manifest. Find motivation, set a goal, and build with integrity. Mountain goats climb easily up and down, but aren't as comfortable on flat terrain. Capricorn energy can leave you depressed when you feel that you have no progress or you're not seeing any progress. If you can't fish, mend the nets. Look for what can be done now and make it a project. Make short-term plans that take you to medium-term goals and help you climb your mountain over time, and celebrate each step. Capricorn encourages you to practice skills and develop spiritual disciplines. Learn to control yourself, not others. Lead rather than dictate. Look for guidance from elders or experts and grow your personal authority. Develop confidence through the portfolio. Observe and savor not what you think you can or can't do, but what you've actually done. Keep an eye on the power dynamics. Without integrity, Capricorn ambition can enable gross manipulation. Control a tendency to become controlling or manipulative or feel anxious. The wisdom here is grown over time and through mature experience is the gift of Capricorn, as is connection to the spiritual traditions and disciplines that offer a sound foundation for our evolution. That is totally Capricorn. Totally Capricorn. And that is for you, Mr. Rogers. And you're up, Shauna. You're up, Shauna.
Woo wee. I just had a
Yay.
sprint. I just sprinted after this cat. She's grounded. You're not a cat lady. You don't get it. You're like, huh. Okay.
Michelle said, I don't even know Seth, but I felt this for him, his strength. Yeah.
I'll have to watch
It's definitely
that.
strength. Yeah.
I heard the
Definitely.
Capricorn part, so that makes sense. Give me just a second here. Let's see. I think the energy oracle for Seth. Okay. You guys see okay? And that again is this deck. Let's see okay? Okay. Okay. Right. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel. See that? This is number 36. Something strong with that number. 36. Isn't that right? Second chakra, Archangel Ariel. If that's how you say it, Ariel. Intimacy and creativity. The second chakra vibrates in the energy of the beautiful angel Ariel. She sends a bright orange energy promoting inspired creativity and greater comfort with intimacy. When this card appears upright, and it did, it's urging you to get creative. Let yourself reach out into unexplored areas of self-expression and new projects that may have a more creative approach. This is also a time when the energies of closeness with others and nurturing yourself can flow more freely. You can now open yourself to the emotional intimacy that may be coming your way. So nurture yourself and be ready to receive the affection and camaraderie of the resonant souls around you. Oh, that's a good one. That's for Seth. Love that. Wow. There? Anybody else want a card?
Yeah, it was powerful. It was
Mm-hmm.
powerful.
I think so too.
Yeah, Witchy Mama was like, wow.
Yeah. Jen, you want your card?
I would like one. Yes, I would love one.
You,
Whichever deck you're feeling called. I mean, whatever.
I want you to pick up because your energy is so
Wait,
vast
I
right
think
now.
you keep being called to the one that you just read, Seth.
Yeah. The
You're
psychic.
welcome, Seth. You be blessed. We're sending all the blessings to you, buddy. All the blessings to you.
All the good and
All the good, all the
yes.
productivity.
This is all gonna
Good
okay.
night rest, feeling good, feeling
Mm,
powerful, feeling rejuvenated, ready to, you know,
hmm.
take all that pain and turn it into something beautiful, something powerful. We're going to turn this pain into something powerful. Bless you, Seth. Blessed be Seth. That's what Witchy Mama says. I don't even know Seth, but I felt this for him, his strength.
Okay, Jen. Put my energy there with you, honey. This is the Psychic Tarot Oracle.
Yeah, Cheryl says, Seth, bless you, sweet dreams.
Ooh.
Hugs for Seth from Jill.
I've got two, Jen. And they came out
Okay, I'm
very
down for it. I'm
yeah.
down for it.
All right, Psychic Tarot. So first one is material and spiritual prosperity. Can you see that okay?
I can, yeah.
Number 6 card. Deception and envy, number 7. So
Ooh.
because 6, 7. So they may have
Oh,
the
I just heard my
shuffling
granddaughter say 6, 7, 6,
6,
7.
7. Okay, so let's sometimes like I felt like maybe I didn't shuffle because it came out 6, 7, but sometimes but I have shuffled this deck. So let's see the energy around
It's
both.
fate, honey. Let's see it.
Okay. I love how this deck has like major arcana and it's such a divination deck. It's wild numerology and everything. All right, give me a second here. Interesting. Bear with me. I sound like you right now, like trying to find the special cards. Hold on a second.
Sleep tight, Cheryl. Good night, honey. Sweet dreams.
Hold on. Interesting. There we go. That's interesting. Well, this breaks it down. This is considered a minor arcana. Let me go ahead and find the other guy here. Let's see. Wow. Okay. Thank you guys for being patient. Still learning all the different things with this deck. Okay. Nothing like the lead up here. Let's see. It's going to be profound, girl. All right, material and spiritual prosperity, number 6. The number 6 physical card represents a peaceful, tranquil time when problems seem to actually disappear. A sudden bonus, pay raise, or even a promotion could be in the offering. It could be expected or arrive out of the blue. This card may also signify a group that has worked and strived toward the success of a common goal. A time of prosperity, balance, and harmony in your physical and spiritual existence is showing you that the practice of giving and receiving will bring you true riches. Look into your life and see where you can spread spiritual and physical wealth. Is there a person or a favorite charity that would welcome an act of kindness right now? Practice generosity, gratitude, and compassion so that you can continue to prosper in all areas of your life. And that's what you do, girl. That's an affirmation and a reminder. Wow. You listening? You listening? You
I'm
hear that?
listening. I'm taking it in. I'm soaking it all
Yeah,
in.
I know. Like it's worth the wait. Me over here searching. Hold on a moment. Let's go back. Now, deception and envy. Let's see what number 7 is gonna. Let's get these energies together here. Or separate. Let's just see. And that was
Oh, thanks, Jill. Thanks, Michelle.
Okay.
I appreciate that, guys.
You're amazing, honey. Okay. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. Do you not say that in a way? I mean, you do.
I
That's
do.
your saying.
I
That's
really
what
do.
you do. Wow. This card comes at a time when individuals or conditions aren't always what they appear to be. How well do you really know the people around you? Are they telling you everything you need to know? In business, make sure you gather all the necessary information, so that you are aware of and understand the facts before continuing. You've worked hard. Don't let others take from you what is rightly yours. Unfortunately, some people may be envious of your accomplishments. This card also represents a time of sudden and unexpected changes, or when plans that you are undertaking may not turn out exactly the way you envisioned. Have a plan B as a fallback strategy to prevent possible future problems. Use this card as a reminder to just be prepared. It's better to be safe than the word sorry. So interesting.
I agree.
Interesting because this is what you do. Does this make sense? And I'm
Yeah,
not
it definitely
fluffing
makes
you.
sense, girl.
You know,
Yes,
you
perfect.
give, and it's always nice to have that reminder to keep doing what you're doing and giving back so that you receive. What Jen puts out, we are all this way, but her energy's vast. What she puts out, she's receiving back. right? We can call that karma, but it's really not that. This right here is, of course, the people along the way. You're going to have all rhymes, walks, life, okay? And it's not looking for someone to be around you that's going to be envious and be the bad guy. It's just being prepared. And that's what she teaches is it's not about like having the crystal ball, right? It's
Right.
about
Right.
being prepared. We're
Right.
not God. We're not God. It's just being
Right.
prepared. And it's not about looking. So, you know how he's not looking over the shoulder, but he's paying attention. So
Right.
it's not to have, I'm gonna look at this and say it's not to you've already kind of experienced that
There's
world. You've
more to
grown
learn.
from
There's more
it.
to learn. There is more to learn, and there's
Yes.
things that we may not know. And that's what I try to tell people too, is that look,
Right.
we may not know some of the things that we need to know,
Right.
but the only thing about knowing when the transits are coming, I've said this,
Exactly.
is that it's just that oh shoot, hold on. I'm not scared. I try to not live scared. I try to just live, okay, like if I see something that is coming and it looks like it could be bad, am I
Mm-hmm.
gonna follow through and still go through it because that's what I'd planned to do and I'm just gonna watch it and see? Yeah. Yeah. I
You
will.
you
But I would rather be prepared for something, if I
right.
can be. If
To
I
the
can't be,
best
that's
of
okay. If I
ability.
can't be, that's I mean, that's what it is. But if I can be, why not?
And
You know,
just also like you
I'm
said.
learning. I'm an astrologer and I want to learn. I'm nosy like that. I want to see it. I want to see what's gonna, I want to see it. But at the same time, there's a lot of things that we just don't know. There's a lot
Right.
of things with the mapping the missing, there's a lot of things that people can't tell me. The family can't tell me certain things, law enforcement
Mm-hmm.
can't tell me certain things, but the maps
Mm-hmm.
work best when we work with the information that the law enforcement and the
Right.
family knows. So it's a
So
kind of a
it's gathering what you can gather, right?
yeah, it's
It's
gathering
gathering
what I
what you
can gather.
can
Yeah,
and not and just
from
like how
all
you
angles.
say, yes,
Yeah,
and just like how you say, it's not about
right,
fix manage control. It's about
right.
being prepared and it's about doing what you can with the information that you are able to receive in the
Yeah,
capacity that you're receiving it. And it reminds me of the story you were talking about however long ago. You and Jeff decided to go just take a cruise, and you knew that there was a transit, coming about. And you guys were just doing the back roads, and there was a vehicle that just about got you.
yeah,
And that's kind of what that is reminding me of. And plus, the
yeah,
work that you do, you're not going to get all the answers. Just like, and the thing is, we're not meant to. I mean, these families aren't getting all the answers they want, of course. So we're not, that are not experiencing what they are. We're not going to get it either. But what we can do is with this beautiful ancient technique language of astrology is as long as we have correct info as in time, because it's time, a
yeah.
timestamp.
So that
We can
experience
do
that you're
so much.
yeah, that experience that you're talking about with Jeff, that day, I told Jeff, I said, "I do wanna go riding. I do want" or we were going I don't remember what we were doing, if we were just going riding, or if we were
Like
going
back roads. Yeah, you're like,
yeah,
I
I
just
don't
want
know
to
if
go
we were, like,
riding.
going out of town to the nearest town to, like, go to Wally World or something, but
Well,
I
you
said,
have
"There
to
is a
from a
transit
different.
right now. I just wanna let you know that there is a transit right now that I'm watching, and I'm actually watching it with me. I'm not looking at your chart. I'm just, I know my chart and I know that it could be a possibility that we get into a car wreck." And he said, "Yeah." And I said, "Yeah, I wasn't really, wanting to go because of that." But then I was like, "Oh my gosh, why would I not go? I'm an observer. I want to watch this. I want to see how this is going to express itself." He's like, "Yeah, okay." He was down for it. Okay. He was kind of like, "Ah, shit. Are we going to die together? What's going to happen?" But
And see,
yeah, I mean,
that's
the card did, and I stopped, and he looked at me, and I looked at him, and I was like, he said, "There it is." I said, "There it is. There it is." And we made it through it. So
and that's
we
let
were
me
able,
hit on
and it
that
was
a little bit because that's actually profound you saying that. I've heard the
yeah,
story, but what you just said
it was
is,
wild, girl.
well, think about this.
But
So
hold on, but can I say, let me
astrology. Oh
yeah.
yeah, well, I'm sorry, honey, you were done.
Sorry, Chiron is the wounded healer in astrology. It's the green key. It's the key to opening the gate, opening up the door to peace, to profound healing. And so what do we want to do? If you're scared of storms, what do you want to do? You want to go sit outside on the porch and you want to face that storm. If you are scared of something, whatever it is that you're
Mhm.
scared of, you
Yeah,
want to face it. So
that
the snake that wraps around the coil, the first inoculation is where we take the snake to the wound and we take it to that wound. We take it to the bite. So if we've got a snake bite, we
we
take the
take the
snake
snake
venom,
to the
you know what I'm
bot.
saying?
What?
That's like the jab. That's inoculation.
Okay.
In medical astrology with the snake, it's also where Chiron teaches Asclepius, Apollo,
Mm,
and Apollo learns the enlightenment from
mhm.
Chiron, and Apollo ends up being the first one to um to do a C-section on his son Asclepius. And they were all students of Chiron. So we want to face that pain
Yeah.
and we want to transform it. We want to completely transform it. And we want to be that phoenix that rises from the ashes of death, of fear, because fear is
Mhm.
a killer.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking about when I decided that, no, I'm not gonna live in fear, because Chiron, the wounded healer, teaches us to face the fear. If you're scared of something, just go ahead and do it. Face it. I mean,
That's
not do it, like, if you're scared of
right.
something, sometimes that fear, it
It will
also
get
teaches it.
you,
Yeah.
yes, and that's kind of where I was like that story. Like when you look at astrology, it can apps, especially who you're learning it from and such. It can give you fear because it's like, and there are things I don't want to know, of course, right? I'm a human, but like what I'm saying is you can take the tool of astrology and see something, and it has almost giving you the strength to face it. Does that make sense? And I'm not saying it's just astrology, it's faith, it's whatever anyone wants to put their belief into. And that right there, that's kind of exactly what you just said. It's not about bringing fear, it's about facing it. Don't make me cry. And I love Chiron. I just said I love Chiron, but he's probably my favorite, even though, all the things that are said. But I love that you just said that story, that brief story. It made me tear up a little bit here.
Stop.
I love you.
Oh, I love you too, girl. Thank you for coming up tonight. I appreciate you guys
Yes.
for hanging out in here with us tonight, letting us read you, letting us, divine and, all of us come together for a little bit. I mean, I was going to go live for an hour and I'm on for 3.
Right.
But
Yeah.
time flies
Yeah.
when you're having fun.
Mm-hmm. Did anyone else want a card though? I felt like there was one more. Was there someone else?
I don't think so.
Anyone?
I
You said
don't
the
think so.
Phoenix.
And if
And
if there is, guys, and we forgot or what have you, just go ahead. Ooh.
that's the you
What
that
you oh my gosh, I was just talking about the Phoenix. Read
I
one.
know.
Let's see it.
I know.
Hold
Yeah.
on, hold on. Let's see one more.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Yeah. Get one of them cards out.
all
Let's see
right.
what it says.
Okay. And this is new, like new. So if it takes me a minute to find the pages, let me just cleanse it real quick.
Oh, I understand Witchy Mama. Believe me, Witchy Mama. It was like, okay, I know that this transit is upon me, so what do I do? What do I do, Jeff? What am I gonna do? And I sat and thought about it and I thought, yeah, I'm going. Let's go.
hmm And the aftermath of it, and you look back and you're like, I did it. I got through it.
Yeah,
I was scared,
and we
or I
saw
did
it
it.
coming. We were
Yeah.
watchers, we were being observer, and we saw it, but we did it anyway. We did it anyway because we wanted to see if it was I really, curiosity kills a cat.
And you know what? I want to just
Or it can
go a
teach the
little.
cat.
Yeah, right. Speaking of cat, but that also let me go a bit further. It's like, we drive, we get in the car every day and we drive, or people get on a plane, they fly, right? We don't know. We don't know. We know eventually. Just, you get what I'm saying. It's the things that we do know, like the
Yeah.
next, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Something coming up, something we have to go through, or something we have to do. We have to wake up. We have to endure what that's really the fear, that we don't have to. Ooh, I'm having a moment here. That that's the fear. Because we go outside every day. Like I said, we get in the car, we go to the grocery store, we do the things, the things that we do, and we're not living in that fear. It's not in the frontal, right? It's the things
Right.
we do. Oh my gosh, if we could, what's the word I'm looking for, Jen? Put that in the space of everything, whether it's what we're facing, what's coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because
girl.
it's something, yes, if we could do that
Yes.
same, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to write on that because I can't find the words. But yeah,
I like that deck.
really. Ooh,
It
yeah,
looks pretty. Let's test it out.
I'm ready.
Test it out. I was
Okay.
just talking about the Phoenix.
That I know. And
Phoenix is I
that's why,
love the
because I was
Phoenix.
like, there's another reading, and I just look over and I'm like, that's the okay. And it hit me, the 2 and 2, the Phoenix, and then wow. Whew. Energy. It's getting close, that full moon. Why don't you check it while I finish the energy in this deck? Where are we at right now with that? Okay. Hold on. It's coming. So 2 came out. Okay. Give your all.
What's it called?
Give your all.
Ooh, let me see it.
Can you
Ooh,
see it okay? I'm using
yeah.
it. Give your
Yeah.
all.
Yeah,
Ooh,
sorry, I was muted when I was talking. I was saying it was gonna be I was telling you what time it was and everything. Yeah, it's 4:45 AM Nashville time.
give your
It's
all.
moving, it's at a 7 degrees, so it's gotta come to that 9:55.
I put that
So
right there.
it'll be a while. We still got 5 hours, 5 and almost 6 hours to go. Jeff will be getting up at the full moon.
Ooh, Jeff. Excuse one for Jeff later. You can listen. Okay. I think this is considered one of the kind of cards too.
What is it called again?
Give your all.
Give your all.
And radiant power is the next one, but we'll put our energy at 2, okay?
Okay.
Woo. Okay. Number 44. 44. Number 2. Okay. Give your all. It is essential that you put 100% of your strength, attention, and patience into achieving your vision or ultimate goal. It is a precondition for any success. A deeply held desire with no action to back it up is just a mere illusion, a dream that is guaranteed to remain unrealized. What this card means, the first step is always the hardest. Or as they say, this powerful phoenix teaches that it is not so much a matter of working extra hard to achieve your most cherished goal, but rather one of making a start and then persevering. It is telling you not to give up now. Only those who give their all and persevere, no matter what, will be successful. The here and now is the result of all the decisions you have ever taken. You recognize everything that you have done or not done so far to be fulfilled, successful, and happy. The Phoenix reveals that in order to be happy tomorrow, you must take action today. If you want to achieve something tomorrow that you have never achieved before, you must do something today that you have never done before. Now is the time to get started. You will find the energy and support you need along the way. Ooh, this is giving me energy. I think I know. And things will become progressively easier. Just remember that anything is possible as long as you do not give up. And this is also a reminder of how far you've come, my girl. Good Lord. And what you do. Whew. I'm putting a little marker on that one. Let's see. Whew. And that is Give Your All Now, Radiant Power, Jen. And this is actually the cover of the deck. You see that, honey?
Yeah, I
Radiant Power.
do. I love it.
No,
It definitely resonates.
I know. And I think I know what it's. Okay, Radiant Power 79. All right. This card represents the acceptance and embracing of your radiant power. Girl, I can't. Wow. Wow, the energy. See, wow. These two go together. Maybe I'll, oh, wow. This card represents the acceptance and embracing of your radiant power. Did you hear that word? Power, honey? What's
Yes.
power? Okay. Open your third chakra and prepare yourself. This radiant phoenix is reminding you that your future lies in your own hands. Your own hands, the kind that have colors. Recognize the full extent of your power. Your future depends not only on the quality of your thoughts and the decisions you take today, but also on whether you accept your shining power. Observe yourself. Focus on the positive things in life, and your future will be hopeful and uplifting. But dwell only on the negative aspects of this world, and you risk creating a depressing and oppressive life for yourself, which we know that can happen. Just like a magnetism, just like a magnet, the quality and nature of your thoughts and emotions will attract those things in life which they can be reflected. With your inherent power, you can bring about what you feel and think, but do not wait too long to choose the path of this power, of the positive thinking and wonderful thoughts. You need them now. Everything stands and falls with the power of your thoughts, including whether you govern your own life or are at the mercy of others. Hesitate no longer and bring your radiant power into your life. Bring your radiant power into your life. Become a player, a teammate, commit, and throw yourself into taking that action now. Now, this has an exercise to it. Now, you don't have this card because it's considered the biggest card in the deck. Okay, it's the cover. If you did have this card, maybe you'll get it here in the next week or so. The exercise is place this card. Ooh, this is kind of deep though. All right, because it's a chakra too. Place this card on your navel and imagine breathing in the fire of the phoenix deep within you. Visualize the flames flowing into your body. Ooh, I felt that. through your third chakra and navel. Expand your solar plexus chakra far beyond your body and say, I accept my light filled power. I accept my light filled power. Repeat the exercise every day for a minimum of 7 days. 7 days. Over the following weeks, work intensively with the affirmation, I am a magical being. I am a magical being, and practice this thinking.
Whoa.
Book drop.
Whoa.
Book
Okay, so
drop.
this picture of
Woo.
me, when I took this picture of me that you see here on the screen, and I've got the braids. Never before have I put my hair in braids, but when I was going through an awakening, okay, the awakening process, guys, is definitely the phoenix. It's definitely the phoenix. It's the only way that if I could pick something to say that this is a symbol of awakening, it's not the key to Chiron. It's definitely the phoenix who
Oh, for
rises from
sure.
the ashes of death. There is a major rebirthing process. I quit real estate. I started braiding my hair. I mean, I was even thinking about doing it today. You just braid my hair. I don't
Wow.
know. There's something about braids.
Wow.
I felt like a warrior. I felt warrior-like. I was ready to
Like
face
authentically
all the
be
fears,
you.
all the sadness, all the bullshit. I was ready to face it all head on. And that's what the phoenix does. Once that phoenix rises, people call it the Kundalini experience, you know, where the snake, you know, is actually symbolism of the spine, where of the Kundalini awakening, you know, the pineal activation.
Mhm.
This deck is a phenomenal deck.
I think
I
you are.
think that absolutely is wow.
I
Like
love that
it's
you're
just
feeling that
thank you.
because
Yes.
yes,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
I'm
I
feeling
think
it with you
everybody
and
needs
for
that
you.
deck. I think everybody needs that deck because that deck gives people power.
I
Power of
felt it in my
affirmations.
yeah,
Yes, I love
felt it
it.
in my body when it was saying that
Yeah.
with the exercise.
Thank you, Michelle.
That
I have a phoenix tattoo. Witchy Mama says I have a phoenix tattoo. I got it when I rebirthed myself, going back to school and preparing to care for family and first hubby by myself when he had cancer.
that's
Whoa, that's it.
wow,
That's what I'm
wow.
talking about, girl.
That is the
It's like
wow.
we're putting our big girl panties on and we are going to face it. And it's
Yeah.
not like an overnight thing that happens.
No, and it's not
You
like you
just
really
say your mind
know in the
is
moment
years
either.
and years
Right.
of it, and then you get
Yeah.
triggers. I mean, you get
Yeah.
triggers of that phoenix rising, don't you? Whoo!
And it's just remembering that
Yes.
you
Thank you,
rose.
Shauna. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
thank you, honey. I can't, that's wild. And
It
I'm
is
like, well, we
wild.
have one more. And then when there's somebody else, and I look over, I'm like, the
I know
Phoenix.
it. It was
Right.
wild. It was
Wow.
wild. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with us tonight, 3.5 hours later, and I'm so
Mhm.
happy that we spent this time. I'm so glad that
Yes.
I didn't get off at the hour mark that I was
Mhm.
trying to get that I was like, I think I need to go to bed, but look, now I'm wired. Now
And
I'm
it's
wired. I'm usually not up this late. I'm gonna pop in Lady Freedom's chat and be like, "What's up, girl?"
you needed
But then I'm
that
gonna go to bed. I'm
Phoenix.
gonna
You
get my
needed that
rest.
Phoenix card. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, honey. Thank you so
Happy
much,
full
guys.
moon and Sag, guys.
Yes, happy full moon in Sag. We'll be talking about it again tomorrow.
Woo woo. All right, honey. Good
We'll be
night. I'll
talking
send you
about it again tomorrow. I
pictures.
love you guys.
Love you. All right. Bye.